up. I'm not. I don't know. I'm not. I guess so concerned about all that. I'm more. I don't get concerned over the hypotheticals of what may happen. I feel like there's a lot of panic about what could happen as a result of X or what could happen as a result of Y. But so far, like we were saying a couple days ago, it ends up being, oh, here's a crazy thing, and then something much less crazy happens, and then everybody moves on to the next crazy thing that's said but not entirely done. However, we've been talking about these eggs. We found out Biden apparently killed all the chickens, and I had no idea that this had happened until recently. And like I said, I don't worry about the hypothetical. I worry when action is in place and it's affecting all of us. And I'm reading last night, and I find out this is really happening. That there is a 50 cents per egg, mind you, not per check, not per order, per egg surcharge at the Waffle House. Of all places, the Waffle House for generations is where you would go, and you'd go, you know what? Why don't you give me 2 waffles and 15 eggs? And the bill would be, $7 or something like that. It'd be cheap. You could fill up on protein. It'd be great. And now they're actually counting eggs. They're counting the eggs, and they're adding a 50 cent per egg surcharge to customers' order. I mean, I think you do have to give the Waffle House a little bit of credit, because a lot of these other places are not needing to add a surcharge to their eggs because the things that they serve as eggs have never been near a chicken. The patty-shaped egg industry seems to be doing okay.
McDonald's is fine.
That's fine. I don't see the Egg McMuffins going up at all. I think Chick-fil-A is going to be okay. The cartoned eggs seem to be doing just fine.
Those frozen breakfast sandwiches,
no problem at all. Yeah, with the sausages.
Jimmy Dean.
Jimmy Dean is doing just fine. Jimmy Dean. Somebody get Jimmy on the phone, because Jimmy Dean has figured the whole thing out, where he's been unaffected by this. But Waffle House, of all places, is not only using real eggs, but adding a 50 cent per egg surcharge, which literally, I mean, I don't know. I mean, even if you get 2 eggs, I don't know anybody that gets 1 egg. That's $1 more. And at a Waffle House order,
you can get an egg.
At a Waffle House?
I mean,
you're trying to fill up that plate, dude. At a
what
Waffle
I'm saying
House?
is, like, you get one of those meals.
No.
And it's like 2 waffles, some hash browns, egg.
If you're getting a egg at a Waffle House, that meal that you're talking about is a kid's meal.
I'm not saying I'm getting
it's a child's meal, is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You get like the lumberjack.
That's of course.
Well, yeah, of course you get the lumberjack and I get the lumberjack, but some people don't.
Oh, sure.
I would get 1 egg.
You get 1 egg.
I would.
A single
I would.
egg. I've never heard. I think if you did that at a Waffle House, the server would look at you and go, "What did you just say?"
It would be like when Charlie Bucket asked for
only 1. Like, they've never had that before. Nobody's ever gone in. No adult has ever gone into Waffle House and ordered a single egg. They're like, I don't even know if
I can't cook only 1.
I won. Yeah, because they got that big giant skillet. They're used to just like, either bigger people or hungover people or bigger people that are hungover going in there and like ordering a whole half of the menu, and they, it's $15 and it's 2:00 in the morning and it's perfect. But the idea of now, and you don't even think about it when you go into the Waffle House. You're not consciously thinking about how many eggs you're ordering. You're just like, yeah, I guess 8 eggs sounds normal. I guess I'll just have 8 eggs and 3 waffles. Does that sound fine? And they go, yeah. That's the Wheeler Dealer meal. Like, they have that ready to go. Except now,
that's an extra $4.
$4
to you.
And that's huge at Waffle House. That's gonna increase your order by like 80%.
Well, luckily they hope that these price fluctuations will be short-lived.
That feels threatening.
That feels like, this is the new.
Yeah.
And we're just hoping you forget about it.
This could very well, and this is scary. This is scary. This could very well be one of those airline things where they go, hey, all your plane tickets are going to be a lot more expensive because of fuel. And they're like, good news, the price of fuel went down. And they're like, hey, man, those prices are written in pen. We can't go backwards.
Wish we could.
Well, nope, can't go backwards. Now it's an overhead charge. That's what we'll call it. Overhead storage charge. Whatever we need to do to leave it. Look at this. You want to go and get your sirloin? Who would want
scrambled eggs? Two scrambled eggs.
See?
But they're forcing you to have more than one egg. You know?
I guess this is
have
normal.
some cheesy grits instead. Fill up.
Here you go. Sausage, egg, and cheese grits bowl only has one scrambled egg in it.
Yep.
And that's your thing.
That's my thing. Add some chocolate chips on the waffle. Get more full.
All right.
I hear you on that.
Okay. But you know what? You hear her, but she doesn't have to worry about the metabolism that you have to worry about, you know?
And she's probably eating like egg whites.
Right.
Do you eat the yellow part of the egg?
It's called. By the way, that's called a yolk. That's called a yolk. Yeah. So we're all learning things today. That is a yolk, is what they call that. No, I mean I don't know.
It's not that funny, Travis.
He always has something to laugh at, doesn't he? Oh, good. He's having a good time. Huh?
I think Troy's just so cute, and I just love him so much.
The yellow part. But
also, I'm laughing at the condescending way that Sam corrects you, and it just flies right over your head.
No.
I don't want to make it. We're moving on.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not going to be a thing.
You said what you said. Let's move on.
You're right. Let's forget it.
And we're learning is the point. You know, I only like the yellow part. That's the yolk. They call that the yolk.
But it needs to go on record that Waffle House has amazing hash browns.
Yeah, they do have amazing hash browns. What's the protein content of hash browns? You got to have eggs. You got to have a whole plate full of eggs. You know that. You can't shape the narrative differently. The whole point of going to Waffle House is you can feel better about yourself because you get your chocolate chips, you get your hash browns, you get whatever you need, but then you have a giant plate of eggs to get the protein in. Mike, this is true, yes?
I had 6 eggs this morning.
This is what I'm trying to talk about. Finally, a normal human being.
I didn't know Mike was doing so well.
Oh, you got? Well, yeah, he's loaded.
Wow. Cage-free, farm fresh.
Right. And if you're going to Waffle House, you're going to a concert. It's now midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. You got to find something to eat. Waffle House is there. I mean, eggs all day, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Or a grits bowl.
Yeah, I'm going for the waffle and grits.
Okay.
I'm looking at Mike a little different today.
Yeah, because I
didn't know he was doing so well.
That's why they call it yoked.
You're dropping cash.
Yeah. It's nothing to Mike. Give me 6 eggs.
Yeah, every egg is the golden egg now. All of them. They're all
doing that 4 days a week too.
Wow. Oh my God! I'd have to take out a loan.
Yeah, jeez. Calling the bank.
Yeah, are they still doing COVID loans for eggs? Can we? Eric in Wisconsin.
Actually, it's Wyoming, but whatever.
Okay, cool.
Well, so now we know who the egg problem is. It's Mike Montone. But so Waffle House is a little late to the party. I have seen a lot of small diners and even some other restaurant chains that have been implementing $1 to $1.50 egg surcharge, and it varies based on the cost of their food delivery per week.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would imagine those diners, Waffle House is obviously a chain, so the supplier is buying thousands and thousands of eggs all the time. But if you're a diner, you end up having to charge $1.50 per egg surcharge?
No, it's not per egg. It's just
per
on
order.
The meal itself.
Okay,
yeah,
see, Waffle House,
and
they're keeping it to just eggs. They decided not
to the other thing is,
raise prices across the board.
And this is what Waffle House sells, waffles and eggs.
Yeah, but if you're just going in there to get some waffles, you're like, why should I pay for somebody else's eggs?
I mean, I guess, but this is like, people who move into beautiful neighborhoods without kids, and they're like, well, I shouldn't have to pay for public schools. It's like, get out of the neighborhood then. We sell eggs at the Waffle House. Don't make it more difficult for the rest of us. Sorry, Eric.
That's all right. But, you're saying you're not worried about Doge. Something that I think a lot of people better pay attention to with this government efficiency is they are starting to cut rates for some stuff.
What?
As a truck driver, the company I work for, we do a lot of government loads. And the other day, we got a request for a bid on a load, and they came back and said, well, due to recent changes in government efficiency, we can't go that high.
Oof. That feels like it's going to have effects that are widespread.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, none of us are going to be able to afford eggs. Thank you, Eric. This is starting to feel like 1980s Russia. This is not good.
This is where they get us, in the pocketbook.
Hey, man. That's it. What are you, some kind of political science expert over there?
Yeah,
you are.
I didn't know we were going so hard in the paint.
Yeah, because I didn't realize that. I said, man, I don't know. I feel the effects, but the pocketbook, that's where they get us. You're right.
By the way, my neighbor, like 3 houses across the street from me, has at least 2 chickens.
Steal them.
Now I know why. I told my wife the other day when I was out getting eggs.
Oh, yeah.
And I showed you it was $7.50
Listen.
for a carton of eggs. I said, next time we see those chickens, we're grabbing those chickens.
You need to stop buying eggs because they're so expensive and start buying bird feed.
Yeah.
And just do a little trail. Just a little trail.
Because they get out sometimes. We'll see them on the side of the road.
Not anymore.
Nope, not anymore.
They're going to get out one more time.
That's gold.
And then they're moving to the Teft estate where we will have fresh eggs on the reg.
And the first time we saw them, I was like, why the fuck do they have chickens?
Oh.
I didn't even know you could have chickens.
Oh, yeah, you can.
And now I get it.
Oh, yeah. That's what it's going to be. Chickens are going to cost so much money because they're like literal egg machines.
That's bad news for you.
Well, do the chickens that lay the eggs also get cooked up? I don't think they cook up the chickens that lay the eggs.
What are you going to do with those chickens?
Have them lay eggs.
Yeah, but they eventually get too old. They go through menopause.
Well, then you cook them up. Yeah. And by the way, menopausal chickens are not going to be expensive. There's going to be a lot of scams going on. Because how do you know
chicken scams?
Yes. How do you know a chicken has gone through menopause? You pay out the nose for a chicken, thinking you're getting a black market chicken, thinking you're getting infinite eggs. You find out when you get home that you have a menopausal chicken, and they've run off to the next town like a carnival show.
It's like those teacup pigs that end up being giant popcorn.
Of course, they got you. It's way too late now. They got you, and
this thing keeps growing.
You have a massive hog in your house now. It's not nearly as cute.
I just wanted something tiny and cute.
Yeah, I thought this was kitschy. Rick in Canada.
Hey, Sam, how you doing?
What's up, bud?
Oh, not too much. Last night, someone stole 100,000 eggs in Pennsylvania.
Did they really?
40,000. Yeah.
Whoa, worth 40,000.
That's something you can't really sit on very long.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is like
he's not lying.
It's just crazy. Of course, Ricky would never lie. This is similar. This could end up being similar to that story we were talking about yesterday of all Joe Burrow's stuff being stolen, where like the minute you see it, you know it's clearly Joe Burrow's stuff. Somebody is going to pipe up going like, hey, I'm trying to unload some eggs. It's like, well, clearly you're the one.
By the way, you need proper storage.
Thank you, Rick. Yeah, you got to move these
100,000 eggs.
You got to move these immediately. Maybe Waffle House is going to pick them all up. That is so man. These crooks are good. These crooks know immediately. They read the tea leaves and they go, well, if eggs is the direction that we're going in, that's what we're stealing.
They're always one step ahead.
This is the like new Lufthansa heist. We got a delivery of eggs coming in. They're hijacking a truck. Oh, man.
100,000 organic eggs.
Right. The eggs were stolen around 8:40 p.m. This is last night? Oh, my God. What country? Where are we living? What are we doing? There should be no... This Trump with this marker should not be... I don't want to see any more executive bills. We need to get our egg situation under control because this is not the America that I grew up in.
Okay.
Hang on, let me get there. I'm sure I will. The Pennsylvania State Police said this week that they were investigating the theft on Saturday of 100,000 organic eggs worth more than $40,000. First of all, yeah, that is such a high per egg price.
No, that sounds low to me.
It's 40 cents per egg, right?
Yeah, this feels like $7 million worth of eggs.
That's about what is that? $100 million? Yeah, I forgot they're organic. It's in South Central PA. Of course, PA is where it comes from. The eggs were stolen around 8:40 p.m. from a facility operated by Pete and Jerry's Organics. The thieves could sell them or even use them for vandalizing properties, Trooper Megan Frazier, a state police spokeswoman, said in an email Wednesday. Don't put that in print. We don't know. We don't know. I'm going to put the emphasis on the right words. We don't know what purpose of stealing 100,000 eggs would be for at this time.
I got an idea.
With the extreme increased price of eggs, someone may have thought they could sell them. Oh, okay. So this is like...
She thinks that there is a chance that it's just some rowdy teenagers that are looking to vandalize things.
And then, well, I think she was corrected because she found out Mischief Night isn't till the 30th of October, so they wouldn't know what to do. Yeah, wow.
Throwing eggs is a year-round
Oh,
activity.
yeah. Absolutely.
Well, when you get 100,000...
not
listen,
now.
No, well, listen.
Trust me. If I had eggs, I'd go vandalize.
You would throw
When you
basically
are
gold.
When you are when you're in Pennsylvania and you're looking at 100,000 free eggs, do you know how difficult it is, especially if you're of a certain age, to go like, we shouldn't throw at least half of these at the annoying neighbor?
I mean, you would at least, yes.
You'd consider
throw
it.
some.
Interrupt some guy while he's banging a sheep.
And we know that's happening in PA.
Pennsylvania.
Exactly.
Central Pennsylvania. There's crazy shit going on.
Exactly. The only thing similar I have encountered during my career, she added, was a stolen trailer full of tainted chickens. I'd love some clarification.
What's going on out there?
Well, how
Oh,
were
I've been trying to tell you guys.
Yeah, no, you were right, Troy. You kind of nailed this
Man.
as our central
We're
PA
right.
correspondent. Eggs have prominent... Okay, now they're just giving a background on eggs. This is the part of the article where they go, I can't believe you're still reading. In Pennsylvania, the trail has gone quiet. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is going to end up like Jack the Ripper. We will for generations be speculating on who could have
like the
committed
Zodiac
this crime.
killer.
This is exactly right. One day we'll blame Ted Cruz for this. At least publicly since the nighttime raid. But what do you mean the trail has gone quiet? It happened less
Saturday.
than 12. Oh, it happened Saturday. Oh, okay. I thought it happened last night. I was
They didn't
like,
see like a trail of broken eggs, and they're like, I don't know where they went.
I don't know. They're not eating them raw. This isn't a Rocky situation. But at a time when shoppers across the country are facing empty shelves and higher prices when shopping for eggs, the theft has drawn outsized attention to what ordinarily would be seen as a local event.
I don't know, man. I think 100,000 eggs being stolen would still make the news.
Well, yeah, I do too, because before, they go, who would steal 100,000 eggs? They're so inexpensive. Just go grab some eggs. You can go to Waffle House and get an order of 100,000 eggs. It costs you nothing. Now, not so much. That's $50,000.
Who would steal 30 children's lunches?
This egg theft incident. Everybody on the bus! This egg theft incident is definitely unusual and has gained national attention. This trooper, don't talk to a trooper. Why are you talking to a trooper? I want the sheriff. I want the police chief. This is a big deal. This is like, the new national treasure. This is something that Nicolas Cage needs to be on the case with, following a map to where these eggs are going to go. I mean, the idea that, like, listen, I know a lot of you are thinking that eggs are as expensive as they've ever been. It could be to vandalize houses. It's like, it's not to vandalize houses. You steal 1 carton of eggs to vandalize houses. You don't need 100,000 eggs. The amount of vandalization that you would do with 100,000 eggs, I mean, it would take forever. By the time you got down to 99,800 eggs, you'd go, we probably didn't need to take this many eggs, did we? I'm
Actually,
bored.
a lot of eggs.
A lot of times
I'm
you're
bored.
throwing the eggs at people, not houses. So that's a much more precise target. So you're more prone to missing.
So
you might
you're
need
saying
the extras.
you might be sitting in front of like a jogger, and you'd just be chucking thousands, literally thousands
Well, because
of eggs.
if you're doing
trying to
that
hit
from
them.
your buddy's speeding minivan,
Sure.
that's the trigonometry there is difficult.
And I mean, I'm sure the passing jogger is probably thinking, how many eggs do they have?
Accuracy by volume.
This is incredible. Although then there would be a trail because you just see eggshells as far as the eye can see. No, I want to see how they try to move these eggs.
Yeah.
And I also love that,
This does feel like a mob thing.
it's a mob thing. It's the Lufthansa heist. I
'Cause
mean,
you need proper storage for 100,000 eggs.
we grew, I mean,
it is cold out, so you can keep them outside.
I guess you could.
you
That's a
keep,
great
especially
idea.
in PA, yeah, I would just keep them outside. And they go, what's in those cartons? I don't know.
Nothing.
No, those are just empty cartons. So
Waiting for some eggs.
might as well check elsewhere.
That's just for my kids' paint.
Yeah, nothing's in there. Yeah, that's school supplies, sporting goods. There's sporting goods in there. That's all that is.
They better get this figured out before Easter.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
We're going to be in trouble.
And I think here's the problem with
This is
Easter.
going to cost you a fortune, Sam.
Oh, boy.
Kid's going to want to just decorate some eggs.
And there's a ton of these kids. There's a ton these Roberts kids. They keep sprouting up. You know how many eggs? Because you got to do eggs per kid.
Yeah.
And you can't have each kid walking out with 2 eggs. Nobody wants 2 eggs on an Easter egg hunt.
You better sign that deal.
I might do the foil eggs with the bugs in them again.
Yeah, you got to talk to your mom.
yeah. I gotta pull that off.
Mom, how'd you do that? I
Yeah,
need to do it.
I think we're good on tin foil, right? There's no tin foil shortage.
Not yet.
I mean, this is bad. I want to know. I love that. I wish The Sopranos was still on. You know, because remember when they got Feach Lamana with they were storing flat screens.
Yeah.
they and that's what you get off the back of a truck. You get flat screens and PlayStations. You know, that was a much more innocent time. Now, the idea of Chris Maltasanti having to captain an egg heist, which just feels like a good idea. Paulie Walnuts with yolk in his hair.
We got the eggs.
We got 500,000 eggs, T. He's just frying up eggs.
He would. Paulie would start
course.
cooking some eggs, and then
I
Tony
think
would walk in.
We got enough.
What are you doing?
When we sell the rest, we have breakfast, T. What do you Meanwhile, Tony is just trying to turn a profit. This is our business.
Having another heart attack.
Yeah, he falls face first. That's what would happen, right? He'd go through a panic attack and he'd fall. We know David Chase. Tony would fall face first into a carton of eggs, so the yolk would go everywhere. It'd be great. Joe in D.C.
Morning, boys.
Good morning, Joe.
Hey, my son recently graduated from Paris Island. Hoorah, Mike Morton.
Hey, congrats to your whole family.
Well, I appreciate that. We offered to take him wherever he wanted to go when we picked him up. He chose Waffle House. There were 13 of us.
Oh, God. I mean...
The bill with this surcharge, I don't think I'd ever financially recover from it.
Yeah, the government subsidy that you would need based on the fact, and this is true. You should talk to the manager of that Waffle House. Going, is this how you thank somebody for their service? We're trying to sit here and celebrate him for what he's doing for this country, and I have to pay $2,000 for all these eggs. Oh.
It would have been rough. Would have been rough.
Thank you, Joe. And Waffle House is used to be the place where it's like when your kid says, this is where I want to go for my celebratory meal, you go, this is fantastic. I love that my kid has inexpensive tastes. You know, if it were me, obviously Chili's would be the selection. Oh, look at this.
They're cleaning Costco.
Yeah, Costco puts the eggs out. You'd think it's Tickle Me Elmo in 99. Everybody's going crazy trying to get these eggs. It's the hottest toy. I mean,
Oh my God.
Son, what do you want for your birthday?
the last time I saw
Eggs.
more eggs. The last time I saw anything egg-shaped going this quickly was Tamagotchis.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
They should put like a 2-person, like a 2 limit, or you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
They're doing that in some
Crazy.
places.
They are?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That's
Plus,
way
eggs
too
are still
much.
pretty cheap at Costco.
because you're buying in bulk.
Yeah. And
I
They're
mean,
gonna expire by that point.
bro, these are resellers.
Oh.
I know a reseller when I see it. These are resellers. These are like the scumbags in the pandemic that were filling their garages up with hand sanitizer because we were all panicking.
They could be restaurants, too. They're small
You think they're restaurateurs?
Yeah, small restaurants that get their supplies from Costco.
That's true.
you can get 2 dozen for $7 at Costco.
Whoa!
That's what we did over the weekend.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Smart.
I'm camping out. I'm going to open my own Waffle House.
It's going to be like outside the Nike store.
2 dozen for $7? Yeah.
What are
when's-
you waiting for? Eggs?
When's the drop? Is there some kind of lottery?
It's like Pokemon cards.
It really is. It really is. Are there any refractor eggs? 866-969-1969 is our phone number. 866-969-1969. Looking at a meme of a egg in an engagement ring box, and it says he went to Kroger.
People are so funny.
Wheezy in Ohio.
Hey, Jay, poopy shit.
What's up?
boys?
What's up, Wheezy?
Hey, great show.
Thank you.
You You think they're going to use these eggs to control the fentanyl? They could trade it for fentanyl.
I mean,
get 1 or 2 rocks or whatever they sell it in.
Honestly, like, fentanyl terrified me a month ago. Now, I could give 2 shits. But I don't care. I don't think there's a fentanyl problem at all. The idea that we could fix the fentanyl problem and still not be able to afford eggs, that's not I don't want to live in that country. I'd much rather roll the dice, worry about fentanyl being around, but still know, I can crack as many of these bad boys as I want to and not have to worry about my kid's college fund.
Yeah, you can still do fentanyl cheap in a Waffle House bathroom.
That's true. Yeah, at Waffle House, the fentanyl is now cheaper than the eggs are. Thank you, Weezy.
Have a good day, boys.
Oh, and the memes are going wild. Recipe: add 6 eggs to batter. Picture of Joe Exotic saying, "I'm never going to financially recover from this." And it's true. It's true. I can't tell you. There are plenty of mornings. The weekends where I can make myself a nice breakfast. I'm going to fry up some bacon. I'm going to maybe put a couple of Eggos in the toaster. Oh, yeah.
You worried about your Fridays at Dunkin'? Don't you get a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant?
I don't think it'll be affected.
Yeah, I don't think that's
I think that'd be no problem. I mean, we could have an egg shortage and a bacon shortage and a cheese shortage. We'll be fine.
Okay.
We'll be absolutely fine. Duncan has it all figured out. It shouldn't be an issue. I don't know about the deli. The deli might be tough. I'll probably.
I saw a news story how the bacon, egg, and cheese, the bodega staple in New York, is getting more expensive now.
Yeah, yeah. You have to be the 1%.
Yeah.
To go in there and get this. It's crazy because that's the other thing. A bacon, egg, and cheese. You don't put 1 egg on a bacon, egg, and cheese. The egg is spilling out of the roll or bagel.
I mean,
if you go to the right place.
Minimum 2, sometimes 3.
Sometimes 3. Yeah, the egg should be the thing that you see spilling out of the bread.
And the bacon's nice when that happens.
It's nice when the bacon pokes out.
Yeah.
You don't want
some drippy cheese would be nice.
Well, you want the drippy cheese like first bite, and the cheese starts dripping down.
Love a bacon, egg, and cheese.
I had a bacon, egg, and cheese yesterday.
Good for you.
Yeah,
that's a flex.
I mean,
now it is.
I'll tell you what, it ate me out of house and home.
You gotta take out a loan for it.
I did. I finished every bite. I used to, man. Back in the day, let me tell you kids about the golden days. Let me tell you kids about what it was like in 2024. I would eat a bacon, egg, and cheese. If I didn't finish it, throw out the rest of it. I don't care. Grab a new one tomorrow. Now, every bite is gone.
Oh, yeah.
Has to. Even if I'm not hungry anymore. I can't afford not to. The level of waste of a little bit of egg ending up in the garbage can is getting preposterous.
A couple years ago, Troy on Thursdays would sometimes bring me a bacon, egg, and cheese.
You couldn't.
Now I kind of feel like he was buying Bitcoin with pizza.
Yeah,
those days are over.
Like,
I can't afford it.
Honestly, now if Troy brought you a bacon, egg, and cheese on a Thursday, it's like, what are you trying to marry the dude?
Yeah.
Like, what do you
want? That kind of money?
No.
What are you asking for in return?
Right. You got when somebody gives you an egg sandwich.
A married man.
In 2025, when somebody gives you an egg sandwich, you better understand nothing's free.
Oh yeah.
That's like when you're in jail and somebody leaves a candy bar on your pillow. You eat that candy bar, boy oh boy, it's going to be a long couple of years. Nothing's free, especially not egg sandwiches anymore.
Poor baby Frank.
What's he going to do?
Can't get his pork roll, egg, and cheese.
No, he's going to just have to pork roll or Taylor ham, depending on...
or work for it.
He is going to have to work for it. They'll make him work for it. Oh, baby, he's a cutie pie.
Yeah, especially out there in Hunterdon County, not a lot of spots to get it.
I'll tell you, I hope this ship turns around real fast.
I don't think it will.
Trump better be on it.
Well, he's not even talking about it. He's talking about buying the Gulf of... He's like, oh, good news. I don't care about the Gulf of Mexico. Let him have it.
He wants to put a casino in Gaza.
I know he does. We're going to have to go to Gaza, to the Gaza casino, rob him blind, just so he can come back and buy breakfast in the States. Don't worry about Gaza right now.
And bro, why was he mentioning eggs are going to go down when he becomes president?
He said it.
Through the roof.
It's never been more expensive.
They've never been more expensive.
Well, that's because Biden killed all those chickens.
But I didn't know he killed all those chickens.
Killed 100,000 chickens.
Well, then what do we got to do to get these chickens fucking?
I mean, they're all...
Like, what do we got to do? I mean, do we got to drop some of that? Like, remember Pinnacle horny goat weed? Do we have to drop? What if we drop some gas station boner pills in all the chicken farms? Yeah, put out Babyface is what you would put on.
Okay.
Kenneth Babyface Edmonds is exactly you put on Babyface, both the music that he performed and the music that he produced with Boyz II Men. Something to get the chicken population reinvigorated, because we need these chickens. We need them fucking.
I mean, aren't they all pumped with hormones? Don't they become full grown in like a day anyway?
Yeah. They don't have much puberty period.
So it's like just pump them more full of more steroids.
Look, whatever you got to do to bring us
Just
eggs.
get this done.
Get this done. That's priority number one, because this is crazy. This is like the day-to-day stuff.
This feels like the apocalypse.
It does. I'm sexy. Start grabbing some of those hens, put a little rouge on them.
Rouge.
A little blush.
You know
what I mean?
We were sexying.
Oh, yeah, a little lipstick on those beaks. Really give the roosters something to look at. You know what I mean? Like, maybe give them a break from having to wake you up. That's the problem. These roosters, they wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Don't worry about it. We got an alarm clock inside. Yeah. You can sleep in.
You should be tired from fucking all
Yeah, stay up all night long. You can become nocturnal as far as I'm concerned. And then you know what you do to that rooster? You don't cook him.
No.
You give him a place of esteem and tell him that you were the rooster
Oh, like he gets to live.
that brought eggs back. Of course he gets to live.
Like when a cow escapes and they just like send it off to like.
You did it.
Yeah.
You
Got
did
out.
it. You are in this one. Which is also how we should treat people who escape from maximum security prison.
You think so?
100%. If you get out, dude, you should be free. That's
Even if they're not reformed.
Oh, I don't care about that.
Okay.
No, if you figured out that, because that's on us at that point, right? When you, this is truly how I feel. Okay.
Go ahead.
Like, we're saying we are building a maximum security prison.
So this applies only to maximum security.
Maximum.
Okay.
Maximum, which unfortunately,
Like if Bernie Madoff just walked out.
No.
Okay.
No.
It's like, hey, get back there.
No, you have to go back to the low security. Unfortunately, maximum security is where the most dangerous criminals are. I understand that's, but it is what it is. I truly feel like if you, as a criminal, escape from a maximum security prison,
Charles Manson,
you did it, dude. Like that's the idea that you have to go back is so unfair because it gives you no sort of. We're America. Mm-hmm. We're capitalist. Mm-hmm. The winners win. The American dream is always like, how big can you dream? And whatever you can accomplish, you can accomplish. We're going to build the most secure prisons you could ever think of. Okay? But if you can get out of them, okay, record is clear.
Timothy McVeigh.
Yep.
Okay.
If he can get out. They're really hard to get out of.
Free to
prisons.
bomb again.
Wow, if he bombs again, he's going right back in.
Okay. Might be very difficult for Timothy McVeigh to get out of jail.
It'd be real tough.
Why's that?
Well, he was executed.
Oh, shit.
But, you know, I think it would also keep their spirits going.
Now,
give them something to live for.
What about the migrants that are in Guantanamo now? If they escape, can they come in?
Yeah, they get citizenship.
Okay.
That sounds fair.
Huh?
That sounds fair.
Yeah, it's fair.
If they kick you out and you come back,
if you figured out how to get out of Guantanamo Bay,
yes,
and back into the States,
yeah,
you're good. Here you go. Here's your citizenship. You don't even need
Squid Game,
and you don't even need to take the test. By the way, you don't even need to go and you get citizenship.
That test is hard.
It's super hard. I couldn't pass it.
No.
But yeah. I mean, like those guys that convinced Tilly, because here's what it would do.
Upstate.
It would make the prisons more secure, and it would make people really enforce their guards. Like the guards would have to be on it, unless
but it would also really incentivize every criminal to just be trying to get out.
Escape. It would bring out the best.
I don't know if we're trying to bring out the best.
No. A high tide raises all ships. If you now have criminals hell bent on getting out of prison, then you are going to be hell bent on making sure they don't get out of prison.
That's right.
All right, and it's going to become this thing
This
where
just sounds like more work for everyone.
Yes, everybody's motivated to do their absolute best. That's the way it should be at every job.
What about Diddy?
Wow. I mean, how great would it have been if Diddy, they remember that, they brought him to the hospital because he was complaining about his knee. He goes, my knee needs to get looked at. First of all, of course, there would be a risk because if he really does have to go to the hospital, they probably wouldn't bring him to the hospital because they're afraid he's going to escape. And if he escapes, he just gets to be a record producer again. But yeah, I mean, like
He does.
He just gets to go back to his job.
Yeah. I mean, what's stopping him?
We as a society have to.
He escaped.
We don't have to forgive, but we have to forget.
Oh, we'll never. No. We have to forgive. We'll never forget.
Okay.
We always remember, but like.
Okay, now he's allowed to be a record producer, but like, is he still canceled?
That's a societal. We'll come together as a society and really think about that.
I think that depends on the quality of the music. If he writes bangers, you go, okay.
But if he comes out with like
garbage,
yeah, D, the I, the D, the D, the Y, the D, the I, the D, it's Diddy. It's like that's not good enough. I mean,
that's not good enough.
No, it's not.
Oh, that was a good one.
No, it's not. But if he comes out with another Juicy and gets somebody great on the to rap, then it's a little bit of a different story.
What about Bad Boy for Life? Would that make it a cut?
Yeah,
I'd say so. Time has been good to that one.
Me, because it goes.
That's you hear that, you know exactly what that is.
You do, yeah. No, that's good. And every step you take, every breath you take, that's great. I'll be missing you.
Oh man, I don't know if that one's
that's in tribute
time for me.
That's in tribute to Big. And when Faith Evans jumps on there,
I mean, she kills it. But
Oof. I feel like I'm at church.
He's like dancing like a jerk off in the video, though.
He's dancing like a jerk off in every video I've ever seen.
That's a good point.
Now, if he escapes before trial.
That's a good question. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that because my thing is more prisons, not jail.
Mm-hmm.
If you escape, I can't do that before trial. You have to be tried. You have to be no. If you escape before trial, you have to go back.
Really? What if it's like one of Rikers, like the MDC in New York, where those are pretty fucking bad.
Those are pretty fucking bad. If you escape from Rikers, do you still have to go to trial?
I don't think Rikers is maximum security.
Rikers is bad.
It's pretty bad though.
What about that place in Brooklyn where Diddy is and Epstein was before they murdered him?
Well, yeah, that's also if you're guarding hard targets like Epstein, sometimes mistakes will be made. No, that's pretty high security. That's pretty high security. I do think, though, that's part of it. Like, you have to be found guilty. And once you're found guilty and you're in prison, then that's when this rule takes effect.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, if Diddy were to escape before trial,
right,
can his defense use that in trial? Like, hey,
I mean,
maybe guilty, but he already escaped once.
He did escape once. Okay, what happens is if you are like Diddy and you have no bail, then you get to stay home.
You get to stay home.
If you escape, you get to stay home, but you do still have to go to trial.
Because he's been trying to get that bail for a while.
So he's going to have to escape.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But I mean, it could be great because then you also have to kind of politic a little bit in prison because otherwise somebody's going to rat you out.
Maybe this is why Harvey Weinstein just keeps getting sick.
Yeah.
It's like, I got to go back to the hospital.
He's hoping to escape from the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think this would up everybody's game.
I don't know if we need to up a guard's games. They're already getting paid nothing.
No. You get pay them more. And maybe there's bonuses if you stop people from escaping. I don't mind paying them more. Except we got to get the eggs under control so we can have some money to pay the guards.
Yeah, let's worry about the eggs before we start worrying about allowing murderers to escape.
I mean, no. You don't allow them to escape.
Allowing murderers to stay free after they escape.
Yes,
let's get the eggs under control.
You absolutely do not. You don't misinterpret me. I mean, you'll be working like you've never worked before to make sure they don't escape. Because if they do, they're out there.
And it's your ass.
And it's your ass. Now, look, it's not a double. Like, if they murder again, they get charged for that murder, but they do get the opportunity to get at least one more in if they want. Because they're out. They're free, Wesley in Scranton.
Sammy.
Yeah?
I heard about the stolen eggs, and it brought me back to the days of junior high school.
It did?
We used to have a yearly fight in October, right before Halloween, where the kids from the hill section and the kids from the patch section would buy eggs 2 or 3 weeks before the due date. And would be one massive night fight of eggs. The whole town would be covered. And you buy the eggs early so they would get rotten and stinky. So when you hit somebody, it really had the effect, you know. So
Obviously.
Who would have thought?
you're bringing back all these old memories, man.
I mean, who would have thought you were dealing with hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of eggs?
Right, and the stores would stop selling once the date got out. The stores would quit selling eggs to everybody for like a mile each side of town.
Wow.
They knew they were just going to be trashed and thrown at people, usually kids.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
But I could imagine. You see, the kids today can't afford to do that.
They can't afford that. That's out of reach.
No, it's cheaper to go like do other things now. But man, I just missed the good old days when eggs were cheap and you could throw them at people.
Yeah, I do too. Thank you, Wesley. I'm glad the way you phrase it that way, it romanticizes the whole situation. I mean, there's controversy everywhere at these food establishments. Have you seen this? To me, is the biggest controversy that Chick-fil-A has ever been involved in.
Oh?
There's a new Chick-fil-A controversy.
Oh, really?
Yes, Chick-fil-A, no stranger to controversy, but also, generally speaking, so delicious that it moves past all controversy. However, Chick-fil-A has changed the recipe of their waffle fries.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard about it.
Have you tried them?
Yeah.
Are they good?
Well, here's what they did. They said, and they didn't tell anybody at first, but people started to realize. I started reading articles that they were published. People started to realize, wait, I got a bad order of waffle fries. And then they would go back to the Chick-fil-A. That it was another bad order and another bad order. And they finally had to come clean. That they were now cooking the waffle fries in, I think it's some kind of like pea-based, not urine.
Ew.
But yeah, I know. It confused me too.
Now I understand why people hate it.
Yeah, some kind of vegetable pea-based oil.
Okay.
You know, like a pea oil. And what's happened is they say it's to keep the fries crispier.
Just put them in an air fryer.
But number one, I've never, ever, ever had a problem with soggy Chick-fil-A fries. I mean, you've been to Chick-fil-A how many times, Troy?
I've had some soggy Chick-fil-A fries.
Millions.
What?
Yeah.
What Chick-fil-A do you go to? Staten Island?
We do have one at the mall.
A Chick-fil-A at the Staten Island Mall is
What does
hardly
that mean?
well, it's not really a Chick-fil-A.
It's closed on Sundays, just like every other Chick-fil-A.
Well, that's classy. But I don't think it was a problem. I don't think it was a
when
real
places do this. Stop messing with the fry. If you like somebody's fries, stop messing with it.
I'm going to tell you that I had some when I was in Indianapolis. I said, "Oh, there's Chick-fil-A." I was like, "Oh, let me get, whatever." I get a number one, classic, and the fries are so bland.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
They're not flavorful. They're just bland. It's almost like they're salted less too. All that flavor, and if Chick-fil-A felt like the only fast food fry that might have real potato in it, that might be like a real fry.
Five Guys, fresh cut.
I almost don't even consider Five Guys fast food because
It's fast food.
That's fast casual.
But it's so legit.
Five Guys is by far the best French fries.
That's
in
not
the
fast food.
game.
It's fast casual.
Yeah, it's fast casual.
Fast casual,
Not
like
fast food.
like Chipotle.
Yeah.
Fast casual. Five Guys fast casual. Chick-fil-A fast
Not
food.
fast food.
Right.
There's no drive-through at Five Guys.
No, there is not,
You have to have a drive-through.
or at least an option for.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, there's no Five Guys with a drive-through.
No.
That's fast, and it's counter service.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they're all counter service, but it's still like they make it fresh
Yeah.
for you. There's no fast food place that makes them fresh anymore. But this Chick-fil-A, I go, this is very distressing because this used to be a staple, and now it really doesn't even taste like, it's totally bland. It's like, I guess this is a fry. There's a crispy outer, soft inner, I guess. But it's like and there's no way. To me, eating it, there's no way it was done to make it crispier. It had to be a cost-cutting measure. Has to be.
That would be weird for a company to do something and cut costs.
Well, it's the eggs. It's the eggs. They're going crazy. Their batter is probably so much more expensive now.
Did you try putting salt on them?
No.
That usually fixes everything.
Out of protest, I didn't try because you never had to before.
Why are they stingy now with the salt?
Right. You'd think they'd put even more salt on to mask the fact that they've changed these fries. So I go, I can't be the only one being affected by all this. And then I saw my guy, remember Review Bra?
Oh, yeah.
My guy, Review Bra? He does the fast. Yeah, he's the best. He does the fast food reviews on YouTube. And he's probably been doing it for 15 years or something like that. But you know, he wears his suit. He's a very skinny guy. He's got his hair slicked back and everything. He looks like he's jumped in a time machine from 1933. And he's come down upon us, but he loves reviewing fast food items. And I feel like he's the source. Like, I could have my biases. I could get a bad order. I could get whatever. But Review Brah is like, okay, when I need to know what's really up with this fast food, I go to, the report of the week, aka Review Brah.
Yeah, people trust certain people. Like, I wonder what so-and-so thinks of this movie or this TV show.
He's a trusted source. The way Jermaine is for film, Review Brah is for food.
And other things.
Oh, yeah. Romantic evenings in the hen house. So that's what you guys call it. So this is what Review Brah had to say in his review of the Chick-fil-A fries.
This sort of hurts, in a way, when one of the last holdouts that had a good thing going completely ruined it. It's frustrating. It's just like I said, it's not anger. It's just disappointment. It's something that you hate to see it this way, right?
Wow.
I think you understand that sentiment. That's where it's coming from. I hate to see it this way. And I certainly hope that they reconsider their decision. They won't, mind you. None of these places ever do. But, in some sort of dream reality, it sure would be nice if they did. And I know I'm not alone in this sentiment either. What happened with their fries?
Yeah, he's right. He's right. And I like the way he talks to Chick-fil-A, like, kind of like he's their dad. Like, I'm not angry. I'm disappointed.
But that's the way everybody feels.
It is.
Like, you hope that they go, everybody hears, oh, we hate your fries. And they're like, okay, we'll go back.
Yeah, and it's like, and you're not angry because you do have a degree of gratitude for the amount of great Chick-fil-A meals that you've had. But to do this now, it's like, I thought we had a thing going. I ignored all the kind of, anti-gay stuff. I ignored it.
Because the chicken was so good.
And the fries.
Fries were good.
The meal itself.
The meal was so good that, we didn't talk about the weird shit that you're up to,
The anti-gay stuff.
That's what I was thinking.
Right.
But now that you're changing up the fry recipe, it's almost like you've betrayed our agreement, our arrangement that we had.
We'll ignore the anti-gay stuff because you're giving us such delicious fries.
Everything is so delicious. Well, the fry, it was the whole combination. It was the meal. It was such a satisfying meal, but the idea that, like, the chicken sandwich is still good. So I know that you know how to do this. And then the fries are lackluster. And the fountain drinks are so good. Because some restaurants screw up their fountain drinks. But all of that is still so good, but the fries they've made a conscious decision to just disappoint us. I think it's a terrible thing.
Now it's harder to still say you're an ally while eating Chick-fil-A.
Right. They're like, the fries aren't even good. Why do you... And I go, I know.
Do the shitty fries amplify the anti-gay, is what you're saying?
Yes. It makes me go like, oh yeah, they are. You know why? Because there's no flavor. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like, oh, you guys really do go to church on Sunday, huh? That's what these fries taste like. Yeah, listen to, and it's upsetting because Review Brah is like very fair, right? He's not like sensational for the sake of clicks.
Well, no, look at the way he's dressed.
That's right. He does his own thing, classy. Listen to what he says.
Claim that they added some sort of, I think they said it was like a fiber from peas, I believe. And they claim anyway, the reason why they say that they did this is that they added this to make them crispier. Now, if that's the approach that they want to take, I'll respect that. Whatever they did to them, though, ruined them. It took a good thing and it ruined them. And it got to the point where I decided I'm not even going to bother with getting the fries anymore. But today, I just thought to myself, mind you, I wasn't even expecting to do this video, but today I decided, all right, I was craving a spicy chicken sandwich this time from Chick-fil-A, which, to give credit where credit is due, the sandwich is great.
Okay, all right, so he's fair. Do you see him light up
Oh, yeah.
He was craving it. The guy, this is why I love this guy, the love of the game, okay? This guy's been doing fast food reviews for as long as we've been alive. He's been doing them forever. And he's still, not for a video, not for content. He wakes up in the morning and he's craving a spicy chicken from Chick-fil-A. You'd think he'd be so sick of fast food, but no, he just loves it. He is here for the love of the game.
It's like you waking up and being like, I want to listen to some radio.
Exactly right. Exactly right. But the idea that you would go to Chick-fil-A and go, no, I'll just have the sandwich and a drink, no fries.
I mean, you could, but
it's almost like, do you even go?
Yeah.
Do you even
go
go?
to Popeyes.
Right, there's a Popeyes down the block. There's a KFC 2 blocks over.
Popeyes got those steak fries, right? Do they do steak fries?
Yeah, I think you're thinking KFC used to. No,
right, that's what I'm thinking of.
They don't do. Nobody does the wedges anymore. Popeyes does the
Even KFC. They don't do the wedges.
No, they don't do the wedges. They do seasoned fries now.
Oh, that's right.
And the seasoned fries are good, but I do miss the wedges because it made you feel like you were eating real food. Popeyes does Cajun fries.
Cajun fries, mashed potatoes with gravy, and brown rice, sticky.
That's
rice.
right. But Popeyes also, KFC used to do the wedges, and Popeyes used to do corn on the cob.
Yes, they did.
And I love a microwave corn on the cob.
And let me just shout out Checkers real quick for still being real ones with the curly fries.
I didn't even know Checkers was doing anything.
What?
Shout out to
there's nothing better than a curly fry.
I love a curly fry.
Curly fries are good, but I don't know if I've ever seen a Checkers.
You ain't seen no Checkers? You live in Westchester?
Yeah, they have one in Patterson.
Yeah, they got
Good
one in
stuff.
Staten Island.
Okay.
Rules.
All right. No, I'm not that I won't hit one up.
Trying to act like you live in the best neighborhood.
I do.
I don't see a Checkers.
That's the point.
Go for an Arby's.
I'll fuck up an Arby's, bro.
You will roast beef with some curly fries?
Those curly fries are banging.
Yeah.
So Review Bra is not done. I mean, and what's wild is this scathing review is before he's taken one bite. He's just reflecting on his previous experience. He's sitting there as he's giving us his opinion on these waffle fries. And he's going like, no, I know how horrible these are. Like, I'm just here. I didn't even know as I was watching this video intently. It's a 20-minute review of waffle fries.
So much.
I didn't even know if he was ever going to eat the things. He just showed up, sat down at his desk with a globe in the background, and said, let me tell you how much I hate these waffle fries.
I think he had to put a suit on and everything just for this.
That's just how he dressed.
Yeah, I don't know if he has other clothes.
Oh.
It would be interesting to see if he like works out in just like shorts and a t-shirt, because I've never seen him in anything but a 3-piece suit with a dimple in the tie. Like that takes
time.
That takes work. Yeah. But imagine, I mean, if you're a franchise owner, when that dude walks into your establishment and orders a meal, it's like, fuck.
You think he's dressed like that, or he wants to go undercover?
I don't know. I think
some Jenkos on.
He may wear Jenkos to the. That's true. I'm sure he has a pair. No, I think this is him. Like, this is no.
But then, wouldn't you worry that you're not getting the real experience? Like, if Review Bra walks in
right
with his 3-piece suit,
right,
they're going to make sure that sandwich is the best.
Well,
that's why Portnoy doesn't, call ahead and let people know that he's coming to get their pizza.
That's true.
He wants the actual pizza. He doesn't want a fresh, Dave Portnoy pizza.
But Review Bra knows. And plus the food's already made. It's fast food.
That's true.
They made it like 2 hours ago. It's been sitting under a heat lamp.
That's true. That's true.
What do you got?
All right.
Yeah. This is more before he eats the fries. Just more.
It's just staring at him.
More vitriol. More of a scathing review of the way he's been betrayed by this brand.
These are horrible. I mean, these are genuinely god awful.
By the way, can you pause for a second? This is another. We may need to bring back the soundboard because Review Bra saying these are horrible. It's about as good as the drop cats.
So the funniest thing is that upon visual inspection, visual examination, you look at them, they don't really look like there's much wrong with them. I mean, they actually look all right. Mm-hmm. And looks can be deceiving. And that's another sad aspect of this. The fact that they don't really look like they have any problems with them, yet these have to be the worst fries I've ever had.
Oh, shit!
Chick-fil-A, anyway.
Oh, shit! I love that he goes, it looks like they have no problems. They have nothing but problems. Are you right? Are we ready for the great consumption? Because let's see, right? He's an honest guy ultimately. So maybe he's going to consume and go, you know what? Maybe I just got a bad batch. In hindsight, these are actually pretty good. Wasn't my experience, but it's the Indianapolis airport, so who knows?
Break your teeth or anything.
I heard a crunch. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's hard to read. This dude is hard to read. We're looking at him as he's really delicately chewing. Oh, that's not that hard to read. He's got his napkin, cloth napkin.
Cloth, of course.
No, all the life essentially is just sucked right out of these fries. They're flavorless.
Oh man,
they almost taste. It's like cardboard, for lack of a better word. They're dry. They're flavorless. They sort of have this. It's so weird, where it's like there's this artificially firm consistency on the outside, and then it's just this flavorless mush.
Where you would say mush?
It's like a cardboard encapsulation, then with just this flavorless, not quite powdery. It's not that bad, but flavorless, almost sort of. It has a dry quality to it, also.
See, this is the real problem, is that, like, it's not, oh my God, this is devastatingly awful. It's just so blah that you're like, they suck now, but they'll also never change it. Because it's still technically a fry.
You know who's got to be loving this?
Obviously McDonald's.
In-N-Out.
Oh.
Because they're constantly, like, ranked last on fries.
Their fries are terrible. I mean,
they go cold in 2 seconds.
They're just not good.
No, they're not.
The burgers, luckily the burger's great.
See, that's a place where you're still going to go.
Still going to go.
Even though the fries are bad, because the burgers are so good.
But there is something different about going to a place where forever, this is the thing. Great burgers, fries, nothing to write home about, but that's the way it's always been.
We've known it.
And this idea that you are ceremoniously betrayed by a brand.
You think it was ceremonious?
Ceremoniously. That they go, we want to build a culture.
You take this personally?
Extremely personally.
Yeah, I would too.
I was watching it on an iPad. I was watching this on an iPad, and I looked up at my wife and said, and I took that personally. Yes. I mean, I have so many memories attached to these fries. I remember.
You can still have those memories.
Yeah, but I'm going to have to leave the memories alone. Because I remember.
The memories remain.
All they do is illustrate how much things have changed.
Right, but I mean.
I remember walking in to a Chick-fil-A with hot dog. This is his very first time.
Memory.
No, it was a great memory. And he was so nervous at that counter. He goes, what should I order? I go, there's like one product here.
It's one thing, man.
He goes, what's included with the meal? I go, bro, I'm not going to spell it out for you. It's fast food. You're going to have to figure that out on your own. And he walked to the counter and he said, I'd like a number one with waffle potato fries and a Coca-Cola.
He didn't say that.
Yes, he did. He said, I'd like a number one with waffle potato fries and a Coca-Cola.
I believe he said Coca-Cola.
He said waffle potato fries because he panicked, and that's what the sign said. The little sign in front of the cash register
like
said,
they wouldn't know what he meant if he just said fries.
and also, there's no reason to order waffle potato fries with a number one. It's included. It's implied. You ordered the meal.
And
of course you will get fries.
I didn't know.
Hang on. Hot dog needs a little juice.
I didn't know there was an option between waffle potato fries and regular fries for the first time. So I needed to clarify.
You did.
What about the Coca-Cola?
I needed to spell it out. Just because you had something else.
You were nervous too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a high pressure situation. Because I was walking in like, everybody knows what to do here. And you were like, I don't. And I was like, well, as usual, I will be no help to you.
Hot dog thought it was like ordering from the soup Nazi.
It was.
Yeah. If I took you to Checkers, you'd probably struggle.
Well, no, how would he possibly struggle?
I don't think so.
Checkers?
I don't think so. I'd probably just look at the menu and go, it's a fast food establishment.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I get the order right.
You say a number.
Yeah, the one that is chicken is the number.
But there's always a follow-up question.
What size do you want?
I don't like follow-up questions.
Then we went and sat down.
Always follow-up questions.
Then we went and sat down and realized we hadn't ordered any sauce. I said hot dog up to get the sauces for us. He was like, well, what sauces do I order?
I want to ask what kind of sauces they have, and then I'm going to panic. I'm going to freeze up.
He goes, what kind of sauces do they have? I go ask them.
Maybe that's why Raising Cane's is like the perfect place for a hot dog, because it's like
Easy,
one
right?
thing.
Yeah.
That one was easy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all these great memories.
Right.
Waffle potato fry. And it's like now, the minute I go, oh, it was so funny when Hot Dog actually said waffle potato fries. And then I instantly think, why are they so bad now? Why did they do this to me?
Yeah, but
to me.
Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened.
Easy for you to say.
I'm just saying.
You got checkers in your neighborhood.
You wish there was some way to know you were in the good old days.
When you were still
in the good old days.
Yes.
It's time to just move over to Popeyes, bro.
I mean,
it's a better chicken sandwich.
I feel like me and Chick-fil-A are the Menendez brothers at the end of that show. And we're playing Milli Vanilli, I'm gonna miss you. And we're going in two separate directions. And it's, even though we killed our parents, it's like really sad. Because we like the Menendez brothers now.
We do.
We like them. And I didn't kill my parents with Chick-fil-A, by the way. I'm just saying that's how, like, the separation is more.
You have a Popeyes out there?
Yeah.
All right, then yeah, maybe Troy's right. Maybe it's time to change.
It's a good sandwich at Popeyes.
And they got good fries. Those Cajun fries are good.
I'm telling you, I hate to say it, because Chick-fil-A has a great chicken sandwich. I think Popeyes is better.
I'm gonna miss you. That's all I'm thinking of right now. Let's listen to Review Bra wrap this up.
It's disappointing.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm not going to get these again.
Fuck.
I'm done with these fries. At this point, I'm just going to get probably the sandwiches individually. I'm not going to waste my money on some garbage that tastes horrible.
Shit.
In my opinion, that's just going to get thrown out anyway.
Oh.
So I'm not bothering with it. I'm done getting these. It's a horrible product in my opinion, and I will reflect my at least personal opinion on it through my consumption habits going forward. Simple as that. It's a bad product. I'm not going to waste my time or money with it anymore. These are probably some of the worst fries in the realm of fast food right now, and that's saying something. Go from some of the best to some of the worst now.
I agree.
That's what has me fired up, and that's what has me so disappointed. That's what has me in front of the camera today.
He's got some fingernails on him.
Well, yeah, he does. He likes to...
You see those?
Yeah. Well, he's got to open all those sauce packets.
He looks like he lives in a castle.
I noticed Danielle was wondering why he was so fired up. It's very good that he explained.
His monotone voice is so fired up.
Very good that he explained exactly why he was fired up. But yeah, I mean, it's a tragedy. It's a real tragedy. And I mean, I don't know if I can go to a Chick-fil-A and just not order the fries, because I get reminded of it every time. It's like a slap in the face. As much as I enjoy the sandwich and the nuggets and the tenders, however you slice that chicken, it's all done the same way, and it's all great.
I mean, can't the sauces mask the fry?
Yeah, but then you're just paying for sauce.
Yeah,
but the vessel, you know what I mean? Like, you're tasting the sauce, but you're using the fry.
But there used to be. Because you just know. I mean, maybe for the youth like you, Danielle.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Maybe for the youth coming up now that you guys never knew.
Maybe.
So you don't know any better. So you're like, well, the great thing about Chick-fil-A is the fries act as a vessel to the great ointments that you can put on them. But to those of us,
we don't.
To those of us that were here,
eat the sauces? Like, you don't.
Well, not on
the sauces.
Not on the fries.
The fry. I put sauce on everything.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I didn't, because they were so flavorful. Maybe a little ketchup, sure.
No Polynesian. No
Not on
Polynesian, buffalo,
Chick-fil-A sauce.
I never put them on the fries.
Like, it's literally they have their own sauce.
I know.
Even the ranch.
Yeah.
I love ranch.
It's good.
Ranch is the shit, dude.
Why are you looking at her like that?
Because she said ranch, and I was like, now you're speaking my language. If you had said ranch, I would have looked at you like that. Whenever anybody says ranch, I go, you had my curiosity. Now you have my attention. I'm telling you, if you ever meet me in public and you feel like I'm giving you the blow off, say something about ranch. And what? Huh? What did you just say? Yeah, I love ranch. I was eating chicken tenders and ranch 12 hours ago.
Yeah.
It was a good dinner.
It's a flex.
Yep. Yes, it is. It absolutely is.
Could have let that chicken live and laid some eggs.
Hey, way to call back. David in Ohio.
Damn, I can totally relate to your situation with the Chick-fil-A fries.
Mm-hmm.
And, because, I mean, it's been 20 years ago. Burger King did something with their French fries, and they've never been right since. And, like, I never go to Burger King anymore because they screwed up their fries.
Same.
Can I tell you something? It's been more like 25 years because I worked there when they changed the fries.
When you saw them change?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
We had a whole day where it was like, come get your free fries. And it was just the busiest day you've ever seen.
And then they got them for free. And
I was thinking it was when I was in high school, so like around 2005 or so. And all I kept thinking was some dork, probably like Travis,
I don't know why.
wrote an article saying Burger King has the most unhealthy French fries. And all of a sudden, Burger King goes and messes with their French fries.
I would write that. I eat DiGiorno.
He started going like, Travis was like, let's use Olean to make the fries, giving everybody diarrhea.
I don't sound like that.
Olean.
And real quick before I go, when Hot Dog goes to Cane's, does he ask what's on the sandwich they have?
Yes, he does. He goes, do you guys serve burgers? He does. Thank you, David. What's in the coleslaw?
Yeah, Burger King fucked up their fries and never looked back.
Did you play that Milli Vanilli song for him?
No, because I didn't care.
You did not?
No.
You're on drugs.
I was scamming.
Yeah, I forgot. You were stealing from him anyway.
Well, I don't know. Stealing.
That was the final nail in the coffin for
Burger King.
I'm done. And I love a Whopper. I'll fuck up a Whopper.
Yeah, but you can pivot and just get onion rings.
You can, but I like fries. I like the fries and onion rings.
No.
What about the onion rings are great.
Yeah,
onion rings are great. But
you just got a Whopper and some onion rings. You're in heaven.
I guess, but if I'm at like the Orlando airport in
well,
Terminal
you got
A,
you've got.
You mean wait? If you stop by Paradise on Earth.
Because at Terminal A, they only, I think, is it A or B? One of them has the Burger King, the other one has...
once you're past security?
Yeah.
And you realize you've made a grave error not eating before you went through security?
The Burger King is like the only... You can't go to the Macaroni Grill.
I mean, I hope you like Annie Ann's.
Yeah.
I hope you like pretzels.
Yeah, you
It's
just
Annie
get onion
Ann's.
rings.
or like a Bahama Breeze or something stupid in there.
Right.
Plus, they got the onion ring sauce.
And then you start thinking of all the great places that you saw right before you went through security.
Walked right past, be like, there'll be plenty of food once I get past security, which is not the case. And the Burger King line is it's unbelievable.
Well, yeah, it's the only thing.
Because everybody fucked up.
How are they not putting in other fast food stuff in Terminal A?
Nobody wants what? Panda Express? What's the thing that next to it? Like,
yeah, I don't even.
or
they make
$14 slices
burritos
of
or something. Yeah.
You know what I think?
Huh.
I think that the reason they don't put more fast food past security is because the food court on the other side of security has a strong hold on it. I think there's a lot of politics going on.
Probably right.
When I see stuff going on like that, I go, no. I know what's really going on here. Can you hit me with a little Milli Vanilli, I'm going to miss you?
Yes.
So we could dedicate it to Chick-fil-A fries? Because all I'm thinking about is how they deserve this tribute.
They're done. This is it.
Because they're not.
There's not coming back.
They're not coming back.
Unless they realize the error in their ways.
It's big business, dude. It's big business.
But if everybody's
yeah, if they
bitching
can
about
save a little money, they know they're still.
I guess they figure like once they get over the hump of people being angry about
That's it. They're cheaper, I'm sure now.
Burger King's fine.
This is it. Go home. Don't sit there. Maybe they'll change it. Maybe they're going to change the fries back. Maybe we're going to see those fries again. No.
Not happening.
No. If you love Chick-fil-A fries, this song's for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So every Thursday is my cheat day, and I go to Chick-fil-A, and I get a Chick-fil-A sandwich, fries, and a high C fruit punch.
Ooh,
and
that's sick.
I know it. It's today. I look forward to it all week. So do I have to not go now? What's the play?
Well, I mean, have you noticed the difference?
Yes.
Yeah.
Last week, I totally noticed they were very bland. I thought I just got a bad batch.
No, dude.
They were like potato-y. They were like too potato-y.
That's what I mean. Yeah, no flavor. You just felt the texture of the potato. This is what I mean, Chris. Like, last week you thought you had a bad batch. You had no idea that you had the last good fry. You had no idea that the dream is over. This is it.
It's like the last diaper. You never know when it's going to be the last diaper, but there is one.
Exactly right. It's like at the end of The Sandlot. We never knew the last time we were all going to hang out together on that sandlot. But one day, it was the last day.
It's over.
Chris, good luck. You can try. I would try. Try. But it's over.
I'll try it, and I'll report back on X.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll be checking my X for sure. Corey in Rockland?
Hey, guys, did you ever have Bojangles fries, or as I like to call some of them, the Bo-tatoes?
Oh, Bo-tatoes. I don't know that I've ever had a Bojangles. I've seen them here and there, but
I have not.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it good?
It's
fine.
It's all right. It's a southern thing. It's kind of like Popeyes. It's a little spicy, but everything is like like their Bo-tato rounds are just squished tater tots, and their French fries are actually kind of a little bit like the steak fries, which you might like.
All right. Well, I'll check them out, but I'm just in a negative place right now, so I don't know, And I'm sorry, but I just am.
The chicken game is so high right now.
Yeah.
That like Bojangles, like before, like in the 90s, you were happy to get that because it was like, oh, you have KFC and that. But nowadays, with like
Raising Cane's,
So many places to go.
Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, it's just like, it's not even
Publix.
Well, we don't all have Publix.
Well, when you're down south.
That's a grocery store.
But their fried chicken is the best.
I mean, yeah, I know, I've heard.
Los Pollos Hermanos.
Pollos Hermanos is great. I don't know where they get the money for the upkeep on those restaurants, but
spotless.
It's amazing. Elliot in Ohio?
Elliot. What the fuck, guys? I feel like I'm in a time warp here.
Mhm.
It's like we're listening to Roland's Food Court.
That's right. That's right. We're going to start mumbling through it. Thank you, Elliot. Carlos in New Jersey.
Samuel, the Formosa's kid. What's going on, brother?
How you doing, bud?
I'm all right. Listen, let me ask you something. I was listening to Busted Open the other day.
Right.
And Bully Ray was saying that you guys went to a steakhouse, which made me think. I said, what the fuck did Sam eat when he went to the steakhouse? Another thing, real quick, before you answer. When he was explaining that story, he was saying it was me, it was Sam, Dave LaGreca, and then he goes, it made me laugh. He goes, and that one kid who follows Sam around everywhere. I don't know who the hell he is.
Did you hear that, Hot Dog? Or you listen to something else? And that one kid that follows Sam around. It was indeed Hot Dog.
It was amazing. And then LaGreca goes, oh, hot dog. and then Mark Henry goes, who had a hot dog? And then LaGreca goes, no, the guy that follows Sam around, that's hot dog. And Bully Ray just goes, yeah, whatever. And then he continued with his story. It was fantastic.
That's
fantastic.
great. Thank you, Carlos. It's a decent question, but we were at the steakhouse in Indianapolis called St. Elmo's Fire, which has been around since like 1902. It's like super famous there.
Is it the St. Elmo's Fire?
Yeah, from the movie.
From the song?
Yeah, it's from the song and the movie, and they also filmed Parks and Recs there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's actually like the spot. But every great steakhouse has a single chicken dish. All of them.
Sure.
So that's what I always get. That's exactly. They know I'm coming. I'm a highfalutin guy. They want my business. They're going to have a chicken dish. Jordan, the fact that we're sitting there with Bubba Ray.
Wow, since 1902.
Yeah, that's what I mean. This is a real deal. They're famous for their shrimp cocktail.
Yeah.
Jordan in Harrisburg.
Hi, this is a little now off topic, but I was listening earlier, and I do have a theory on the egg heist in central Pennsylvania here.
Okay.
This does have a precedence. In 1998, that many eggs were stolen, and I say that many because that's about a pallet of eggs. So 10,000 eggs, you think it's a lot, but it is a lot, but you can kind of condense it to a pallet. But anyway, that was stolen in 98 for a Color Day celebration at Chambersburg High School, where one day out of the year, students will skip school and do a egg fight and proceed to throw eggs at each other. And that's escalated through the years to the point of stealing 10,000 eggs. But it has happened before. And if that is the case, you wouldn't need them exactly edible at that point. If it were.
But dude, they didn't steal 10,000 eggs. They stole 100,000 eggs.
So many eggs.
Was it 100,000?
Yeah, bro. Bro, come on, bro.
Okay. Well, a couple pallets then. 10 pallets.
10.
All right.
That's a lot of pallets. This is a organized crime. We're stealing the eggs to make money operation.
Okay.
Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Jordan. Jordan is electric today, man.
Can I make an observation real quick?
Yeah?
Hot dog seems very moody.
Are you moody? I don't know why he's attacking you, but are you moody? Are you?
No, I'm not moving.
Are you?
No, you're not smiling at anything. You're not paying attention.
Yeah, I agree with that. He
Yeah,
usually
don't
comes
start,
in,
don't
shakes my
start.
hand, or
No,
gives me
yeah.
a
Now you're
counter.
Sullen.
Why are you starting this up?
Yeah, you
Travis?
seem sullen.
Are you just sleepy?
Not sleepy. I'm on my laptop.
Are you annoyed that you have to come in here?
I'm not annoyed. I'm
Get your glasses on.
I'm doing. I have my glasses on.
You never wear glasses unless you're in a bad mood.
Oh, I just didn't want to put contacts on today. I have work to do.
You seem annoyed.
I'm checking my emails.
Why are you annoyed?
Are you annoyed?
I'm not annoyed. I'm not annoyed.
I trust you.
Why do you always
I didn't
give
say
me a
any-
handshake or a pounder when you come in? Today you didn't even reach your hand out.
No, because you were being a fuckhead last time. So
Okay, all right, there it is.
See, where was I
There it
being a
is.
fuckhead?
You were an asshole.
You were being an asshole. but
Yesterday? Or last time you were in?
Last time I was in.
What did I say?
You were like, your ego trip was, I'm not listening to Hot Dog about anything he says. So I'm not mad. I'm just.
That was off the air. There was an
I
incident.
knew it was something.
There was an.
Oh, so that's what it is. You're smart. See, you're smart.
There was an incident off the air a couple days ago where we are. I'm trying to implement systems in place with the show and figure out, even if we have to come out of pocket, how to get cameras in here. And Hot Dog would obviously be a big part of that. Hot Dog sometimes, when there are responsibilities bestowed upon him, and this is with all due respect, sometimes puts the cart before the horse and also enjoys.
Does it matter if you do that as long as you get there?
Yes, it does. That's why systems need to be put in place, but also really, as good as he is at video, his passion is not video. His passion is middle management. He loves the idea of middle management and having not a position of ultimate authority.
That's too much responsibility.
Right, but having the position of just enough authority where you're not responsible for the product, but you can boss people around. You love that.
That's where he's a
Delegate is the
Viking.
word. I like to delegate.
You
But
love that. That's true. That's true. It's
about
true.
efficiency. It's not about disrespect or anything like that.
No, I know. You're not a bad person.
yeah.
His ultimate passion is delegation. That's a great
My
word
ultimate
for it.
passion.
Yes,
I
it
like
is
other things.
far more than videography, photography, cooking. These are all hobbies that he has, and he does them well.
Mm-hmm.
But his passion, what fuels him, what he wakes up for in the morning, what makes him feel, what pumps blood through his veins, is the ability to delegate. He loves that. His one goal in life is to be a middle manager.
Do you think he would eventually turn down a promotion? Because he's like, no, I'm exactly where I want to be.
Yes, there is a goal that he has, and he'd realize that like maybe upper middle management
Right.
is as far as he'd like to go.
I've been exactly where I want to be at my job for like 7 years.
Right.
I asked for raises, not promotions.
Smart. Smart.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Smart.
Do you want
So
any?
equal responsibility for more money? Yes.
I know they asked me during negotiations. Is there anything else you want to do? I go no.
Matter of fact, I don't.
Just pay me more.
I'm doing
So
everything.
Troy was being a shit.
So what happened was I said, you are going to end up tasked with this. Now, in my mind, it was, of course, you'll be in charge of the content and the editing, but the systems will be put in place by Travis, who's in charge of this room. And before I was even off the air, while I'm just trying to keep this ship floating, I find out that Hot Dog has already called a meeting with Troy. And so Troy,
I didn't know it was such a taboo thing to do.
Well, no, look, and
you
I'm not
yelled at me.
No, I didn't yell.
Yeah, you yelled at me.
Why?
Travis yelled at me.
I speak in animated.
And Troy said, "Is this an executive decision by you? Because I'm not fucking listening to him if it's not."
Hey, stupid! Why aren't you mad at these two?
I'm mad at. I didn't say.
Oh,
anything.
so you came in here grouchy at everybody? Let's make that clear.
Yes.
Okay. Because
Well, I think
first of all, number one, Hot Dog, you don't work here.
I don't.
Why
I don't take my orders.
Why are you saying that like it's an insult? Like I don't want to work here.
Hot Dog, listen to me.
Sam, I'm sorry
Yeah.
I brought this up.
Why is
Travis, you're a piece of shit.
I
He's negative,
noticed
isn't he?
I noticed you were sullen.
And
you weren't laughing at the jokes. You were just moping.
I didn't know.
He didn't have headphones in. He didn't have his. He didn't have.
I didn't know this was
wasn't-
North Korea. I have to laugh at jokes.
You don't.
Supreme Leader.
You don't have to. You're doing fine. I didn't have any.
Supreme Leader.
I didn't have any problem with it. I didn't have any problem.
I just made an observation.
Don't drag me into this.
Can I
I didn't
finish
even
my
bring it
thought?
up. No, because you're yelling.
I would like you to
You're yelling. You're getting mad.
Because I don't take orders from Hot Dog. He doesn't even work here.
No,
I wasn't telling you to take orders from me. That's my alarm.
Okay, silence
usually when I
your
wake
phone. Yeah, silence your phone.
Hot Dog goes, "Oh, we're having a meeting today because I'm going to tell you what to do." And
I didn't know. I didn't say that. I said,
That's how he
can you
read it.
hang back for a bit? Let's have a meeting. And then you were like, about what? I was like, well, Sam wants me to talk about video. And you were like, what the fuck? No. And then you went to Sam, and I'm like,
and Sam explained the pecking order of how this works.
It's not a pecking order thing.
There is.
It's just.
It's a discussion thing.
It's who has which responsibilities.
And what did you give me responsibility to do? To talk to the boys.
I mean, maybe so you're saying this is Sam's fault. Sam said to you...
Sam kind of threw me under the bus. He's a little shit. Yeah, you kind of did.
You called a meeting while I was still on the air.
That's
true.
You decided...
we were off the air.
I literally took my headphones off and Troy's yelling at you.
1 second off the air.
Yeah. There's no way that I put you in a management position. I said... Because you are the video expert.
Right. Thank you.
That you can help train the guys on cameras.
Uh-huh.
I did not say, from this point forward, my hands are off, and you will talk to the guys, and you will call the meetings, and you will be in a management
Did I
position.
say any of that?
You started doing it, and then you just said, I threw you under the bus.
You did throw me under the bus.
How? You took.
You said talk to the boys. I talked to the boys, or I tried to.
Because you did it in an inappropriate fashion.
What was the inappropriate? Meeting is the trigger word?
No, you did it in an inappropriate fashion because you didn't respect the people who are in here who have jobs that answer to certain people. The same way if somebody rolled up into your day job and if your boss was bringing somebody on to be like, oh yeah, you can help the crew with this. That person would then not just walk right by the boss's office and say, crew, time for a meeting. He'd probably go, hey, I know you brought me in to help the guys with this. How do you think we should handle it? This is like literally middle management 101.
No, if my boss said, hey, talk to these guys and try to figure out.
You see what he's doing?
Yep.
That's what you said. Try to figure out what's going on with video. I would go talk to them.
No, you wouldn't. You would go and talk to the guy who's in charge of the staff, which is Travis.
Is he aware
I talked to Travis. I was talking to Travis and Troy.
You talked to Troy before me.
Because I was trying to stop him. He was putting his jacket, so I was like, hey, can you hang back?
Okay,
and
you see why that would annoy somebody. That's crazy to do. Well, how do you not see how that would annoy somebody?
Am I supposed to wait until someone leaves before I go like, hey, can we have a chat?
No, you're supposed to go to Travis. Clearly.
Travis is over there. As he's walking, I'm going to tell him, hey, can we stop for a second?
No. The whole point is that you just go to Travis.
And Travis has the ability to say to me, hey, hang on before you walk out the door, Troy. Well, let's have a quick meeting.
And
shoot me a text.
And he 100% knew Travis was in charge to answer your question. Yes.
It just seems like it's such a small thing to make a fucking fire
You're the
about.
one that's all angry about that.
I didn't come angry.
I totally forgot.
I didn't come angry. Travis just started. I was minding my business on my laptop.
You're sitting here shitty.
I just noticed
I wasn't shitty. I was laughing.
Why didn't you give me a pounder?
I thought I was being...
I got to give you a pound every day.
You come in every day and you give me a pounder.
I thought I was being funny, dude. I don't know why you weren't laughing. I thought I was putting it all into that Chick-fil-A bit.
Yeah.
I played the Milli Vanilli
and he's
thing.
just like sitting there like, duh.
No, it's not. Only that's what I was doing.
I mean, to be fair, Troy, you did get real mad.
Because I don't take orders from Hot Dog.
He knows that now.
It's such an ego thing, though. You don't think? Like, it's not
Hot Dog,
orders
you don't
from
even work here, bro. You don't even work
But
here.
you keep saying that like I don't know that.
So then why do I have to listen to what you say to what to do?
Okay, here's what's going on, okay? I'm going to explain.
Yeah.
There are two ego things going on. That's true, and people have egos, and that's fair. Troy's ego was insulted by the fact that he's like, when did I get into a position where Hot Dog can tell me not to put my jacket on? You can't go home. Like, what the fuck is that? And then your ego got hurt because for some reason you think that you can like manage people, which is not what I have ever asked you to do.
If I came in here
and
and
so
I was like,
hang on. And so you did try to manage. Okay.
I tried to hold him. I'm sure if you want to call it that, I tried to hold him.
You tried. Yes.
Sure.
Do you understand that holding a meeting is a position of responsibility in
I call meetings with my bosses all the time. That's not a.
Look, I don't know. I don't work where you work.
All right, well, it's a normal thing in every other workplace except for this room, apparently.
No, it's not.
Yes,
For a lower person or
Yes.
a person from the outside to come in without any sort of, hey, here's what's going on, here's an introduction to what we're doing, to then call a meeting with a random dude is like the dude would be like, now look, this is a less formal environment. I think in a more business-like environment, they'd probably go, okay, and then they'd be on Slack going like, who the fuck is this guy calling meetings?
You're in a bubble. You're completely out of it. You can call a meeting with a boss or supervisor or whoever you want, as long as it makes sense. This makes sense.
Troy's
You're not a boss or a supervisor or whoever. You're not any of those things. You're a consultant, but you hadn't been introduced as a consultant yet. It hadn't even started.
So maybe that was on you.
And Troy didn't even know what you were doing.
Not on me, because my headphones weren't off.
Yeah, we were still doing
When
a radio
do I do
show.
that?
You had 3 hours to, hey, hot dog's gonna...
You know what he doesn't understand, this hot dog?
I understand.
Tell
Yeah.
me.
Now he's getting on my bad side. You know what he doesn't understand?
I shouldn't have brought any of this up.
You're a shit storer.
He doesn't understand. Just please, for the love of God, make things easier for me.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
I
Just
was
make
doing that by keeping you out of it.
Why you made things more difficult?
I kept you out of it, and as you like it, you're like, I don't want to worry about it. This is you.
But
I'm gonna be hands off.
I have to worry about it.
And now, as soon as I try to be hands off, you're like, what the fuck? You should have talked to this person. You should have done this. Why
But
didn't
then
you
you
do
tried
that?
to physically
Who said that?
restrain Troy from leaving.
Who said that?
And I'm not going to run out of the studio.
It's not like I blocked you.
Just because I have my coat on doesn't mean I'm going to run out and not listen to anybody.
I just finished telling the folks about the
You
gold
were
roses.
so insulted that I was
chill.
like, you were so insulted that I was like, can you hang
we
back
do
for a
know.
minute?
We do know. Troy is a very sensitive guy. We know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And sometimes
He's red right now.
Because I'm steaming with anger at you.
Hot dog. He has a gentle mental.
Because protocol
Yeah, that's
means
right.
there's protocol. You walk in the studio, you give me a pounder.
I apologize. I had no idea that was protocol. I'll do better.
When you do something every day, it becomes protocol.
Yes.
I didn't realize I did it every day.
Every time you walk in, you show love. Today, you obviously didn't because you're angry.
I have no love to show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I wasn't being pissy about it.
Yes, you are. You're being pissy.
I was-
And you
I
got
was-
called down on your pissiness.
do you know what I have
Thank
to
God
do?
I'm here, right?
Thank God you're here.
Do you know what I have to do? I have to manage personalities because I love Troy the way he is.
Yeah.
I don't want Troy to change, but I also understand that Troy is a sensitive guy, gentle mental, as Travis put it.
Meta.
He's one of these new age
be meta
dudes. Yes. And I'm aware that for a foreign entity, and that's not about ethnicity, by the way, just so you know, I want to make that clear to everybody. But a foreign entity comes in and goes, hey, this is how things are going to go. Troy has a hard time with change.
Sure. And I knew that going in.
Then why'd you do it?
I try to be as
No, you told him,
cloudily.
take your fucking jacket off.
I'm about to hand down some orders. Put that down.
There's a new sheriff. There's a new sheriff in charge. And then Travis...
And it's not
who's
even like,
but here's the thing. And then Travis is like, I'm trying to manage the staff.
Right.
And I can't manage the staff when I have a Dominican tornado, is what he said. I have a Dominican tornado running around, making Troy beat red in the face because he doesn't understand why he's being told to take his jacket off. Now, I understand there are some people that would be like, okay, not a big deal.
I didn't say take your jacket off.
Take
I
your
said
fucking jacket off, you said. Hey, take your arm out of that sleeve. You ain't going nowhere.
You're acting like I was like a teacher trying to.
You got
get
a
the
hot
kids.
dog meeting to attend.
I mean, I saw the look on Troy's face. It was utter confusion.
Yeah, and I was trying to be as nice as
I
possible.
couldn't believe it, and I took my headphones off.
I was so gentle.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
Because it was
like,
it was an inappropriate thing to do.
You're a Dominican tornado. He's right.
You are.
Travis said that.
Hopped up on Coca-Cola.
He's been drinking too much Coca-Colas before he came in. I didn't get my headphones off before this is all.
You keep hanging out, like you keep going back to this, like we weren't off. You think I'm just gonna start talking to people off air?
You
On
did.
air?
You did.
I did not. No, we were not on
Everybody's
air.
backing Sam up. Yes, you did.
I mean, I had
Absolutely not.
no chance.
If he's putting his jacket on, we're not
You're
on air.
the air.
Oh, let me tell you something. Troy likes to make his moves quick.
All right, so
no,
then
he's putting his jacket on. He's putting his. I don't know. I'm not responsible for when Troy
You're
puts
lying.
his jacket on.
We were not on
We
air.
still had a guest in the
Bro,
studio.
we 1,000% had a guest in the studio.
Yeah, sure, of course.
What does
But we
that
were off.
mean?
But we were off air. We were off air. We were off air.
How long did the get? So while I'm sitting there saying goodbye to Jason Ellis,
Yes.
you're like, oh, maybe I can tear down the whole organization. And I'm like, what the fuck? He was in here for 30 seconds.
You guys are chatting, about to take a photo for social. Troy is putting his jacket on.
I'm allowed to put my jacket on whenever I please.
I'm not saying you can't put your jacket on.
I can put it on right now if I want.
Put it on. It's warm.
He's sensitive. The idea that somebody would come in here out of the blue, who doesn't and go, hey, bro, sit back down. It's like, that's a jarring thing.
While we're still on the air.
And it's not like I just came out. It's not like you just met me. You've known me for years. It's not like this new guy on the block.
Remember, you think you have some power now.
I don't think I have some power.
Because Sam is like, hey, we need to figure some stuff out.
I'm following instructions.
No, but that is the vibe. That is the vibe. I'm not saying that you thought that.
You're projecting that.
The instructions were probably more like, hey,
projecting that.
But you have to
get
be
in touch with
sensitive.
Travis.
I'm sure.
They weren't even that specific.
Because you didn't feel like they had to.
You can come in and talk to the guys. I didn't realize he would start talking before I put my headphones off because he's in charge. I didn't know that was happen.
So that was the problem, the headphones?
That's a huge problem. Yes, because I can't manage that. How can I manage my head? I'm still talking about gold roses.
If you were talking, to Troy,
how can I go? Wait. Like here's what I was thinking. Would you want me to have How were you here before the show?
Before the show started, no.
So we couldn't have it then, could we?
Okay, we could have it after.
No, we couldn't because you already started it before I took my headphones off.
You want to be hands off.
There was a Dominican tornado in here.
Tormenta.
That's right. We understand the tormenta was here.
Now. He was absolutely, by the way, talking to Troy before we were off the air because I was still over here. And if I'm over here, we're still on the air.
He was across the room, Travis.
It might have been seconds.
Let me ask you.
It might have been seconds.
Let me ask you this.
Because I walked over and Troy was already annoyed.
Who takes the photos for social?
Travis.
And where are those photos taken?
Right where I usually sit.
And when are those photos taken?
When we're off air.
And where did you say Travis was when you spoke to Troy?
Travis was over there by his computer.
Wow.
So,
case closed.
No, it's not case closed. You're acting as if you guys turn off the off-air.
Sherlock Holmes did it again. Except in my instance, my Watson is the one who's fucking everything up.
You guys go off-air and
it's like
Travis...
the end of My Cousin Vinny. I mean, you solved the it's over.
You guys go off-air and Travis just teleports over here to the other side of the room. He has to walk over here. As soon as we went off-air, I told Troy, hey, keep your jacket on. We have a meeting.
Keep your jacket on.
I mean, Danielle, when you walked in here...
I was a lot more gentler.
When you walked in here, first day of your internship, were you like, I can't believe the size of this studio. It must take hours to walk from one side to the other.
So long.
It's huge.
Yeah, it took seconds. I'm not saying it took a minute. It took seconds for him to get from there to here. And in that time, I told Troy, hey...
Doesn't that seem,
you told him before.
Doesn't that seem very fast?
Because he was putting his jacket on.
You think Troy leaves before I do? You think Troy leaves that fast? You think before?
It looked like it.
I'm going to walk out before Jason Ellis?
Excuse me, guys.
Hey, guys.
Excuse me, guys. I'm leaving.
Troy still had his headphones on.
Can you imagine if we were in this room going, is Troy gone?
Where'd he go?
Did he just leave?
He didn't even put the phone back.
Yeah, the phone. It's not even hung
down
up
before I leave.
Yeah.
And stop saying I'm the only one with a gentle mental. His mental is just as gentle as mine.
That's true. He gets salty.
He's still.
I'm not salty.
You're still butthurt.
I didn't come here bitching. I came in. I set up my cameras and I sat down.
You weren't salty after the show?
You're salty.
Yeah,
now.
and I texted you. I said I took that personally.
That's right.
You were yelling at me.
He took my issue personally.
No.
He took the whole thing personally.
I took what he was doing personally.
He doesn't like when I yell at him.
No, they're not like that.
But I had to yell at him for...
Don't do something that causes it.
The greater reason...
I didn't cause it.
You definitely caused it. Troy is sensitive. But we know Troy is sensitive.
And so is Hot Dog.
Hot Dog is sensitive. That's 100% right.
I would say on par with my sensitivity.
I disagree.
You don't think you're sensitive?
I didn't say that.
Bro,
on par.
You just said you so salty.
On par.
You came in here 48 hours later.
How can I
forgot? I completely forgot.
How can I be sensitive? I came in and I just was quiet.
Do you think you're sensitive?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you think you're an
I'm
overly
sensitive? I'm not on par with Troy.
You didn't give him a pounder.
Yes, you, bro.
I didn't even. And by the way, I didn't even mean to not give. It wasn't even a conscious thing.
It was it wasn't bullshit. Bullshit. It was a deliberate thing. I looked at you. I was like, "Hey, what's up?" Gave you the nod,
and I gave you a nod,
and you just sat down. Bro, you always. I'll even go out for a pounder, and he'll go to shake my hand. That's
weird. Is he like? Clutch your fist sometimes.
No, he gives me like the bro like slap
dabbing
up.
Yeah, sometimes I'm in a better mood than usual.
Yeah, you're salty today,
but that doesn't mean
I didn't even know you were angry.
Doesn't even mean I'm in a bad mood. It just means I'm not jolly.
Bro, blow it out.
Are you jolly all the time?
I want you to be jolly.
When you walk into the studio, you better be fucking jolly.
And I had a visit. I had a visit from
Thank you. Why can't you be jolly, dude?
I also
We're
had
all happy. We're having fun today, and you walk in salty.
I also barely slept. I had the sleep paralysis demon again.
I'm sorry about that. Your mom sitting on your
that
chest
was my
again?
boss this time.
Your boss. Why don't you call a meeting with them?
No, she said,
"Hey, I'm gonna need you to stop
sitting on my chest.
I need your spirit to stop sneaking into my room at night and sit on my chest."
I had a nightmare. She said I have to start coming into the office. I text her.
You know, Hot Dog gets sleep paralysis and a
Oh
demon
my
sits
God.
on his chest, and sometimes it's his mom and sometimes it's his boss.
And he
just to bring you up to speed.
Not a joke.
Oh my god.
No.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, the sleep paralysis team, but you know,
I get it, Hot Dog. I mean, it was 3 against 1.
Thank you. I mean,
So
look,
obviously you're gonna feel a little something.
I mean,
I
it's
understand
a little biased,
You know?
isn't it?
Yeah.
Like the boss is like shitting on Hot Dog.
Travis is
everyone has to pile on.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't start this shit.
Well, you definitely enabled it.
Wow.
Look, I was trying to get Troy to a better place. I was trying to
At
assert
my expense.
because you were inappropriate.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Well, good. You see why I have to. You just referred to me as "quote unquote" the boss, and then when
Yeah.
I tell you did something wrong, you go,
Well,
"I don't
I
think
said-
so.
I said-
I don't think so, boss."
When did I say
Mark,
bro?
I don't think so. Okay, great. Well, it's great to be the boss.
We can disagree about things.
No, we can't.
And why you mad at
No, actually, I'm going to correct you on that. Hot Dog. From this day forward, we cannot disagree about things. You
Okay,
can
so-
present your opinion. I will present mine, and we'll go with mine.
You see how the whole supreme leader thing comes around again?
I'll be the supreme leader. I don't want to be middle management. I want to be the supreme leader.
Oh, look, if you tell me that, I'm fine with it.
Bro, whose
Okay.
name is on the marquee right now? He is the supreme leader.
That's true. Huh.
And why are you mad at him? You should be mad at Travis.
Why
He's the
should
one
we-
that started this shit.
I didn't start anything. I just said, hey, Hot Dog doesn't seem like
I don't even know
himself
how you
to
had a
me.
good view of me from there to see that I was
Oh,
salty.
right, because
he was
the studio's so huge. Who's that over there?
And everybody senses your saltiness.
Yeah. It was permeating through the air.
I ignored it.
You have a way of doing it. Unfortunately, Travis and I couldn't because
It's hard
it was so
to ignore.
toxic.
It's hard to ignore when things are being said on the air, and I look over to see if everybody's having a good time. And Hot Dog's just like moping on his laptop.
I was not moping. I was looking at my emails, and if anything,
You don't
I
have
had
any
I had a
emails.
neutral face on. It's not like I was like, I'm so
Yeah, you
sad
had a
to be
neutral
here."
face while we're all enjoying Review Bra.
I had a conversation
Peak
with Hot
entertainment.
Whoa! Oh! Wow!
Review bra. Not
Wow!
not supreme leader.
You made it work, boss.
Shitty content, but you killed it.
I had a conversation with Hot Dog in Indianapolis, and I said to him, you know, I like this whole thing better when you were nervous to be around me, when you were very uncomfortable, when you were worried about being wrong all the time.
Many years ago.
I was like, I liked that. That was perfect. You just did things. I know now, because I'm not going to lie, there have been many times where I've been like, okay, he's in a bad mood again because he doesn't like this or he doesn't like
That's another
that.
thing. You talk
because
about me
he's-
being sensitive. I'm quiet for like 20 minutes. Maybe I was upset about something in the past, and all of a sudden you're like, oh man, Hot
Me?
Dog.
Not me.
No, I'm saying I'm quiet for 20 minutes. Maybe I was upset, and then you take that personally.
No, I didn't.
You did. I remember when we were going to WrestleMania, and you were like, Hot Dog, you're mad, aren't you? Oh, you're so mad.
Bro.
You're so mad right
First
now.
of all,
I was like, I'm not saying anything.
yeah, I definitely wasn't fucking with you.
That got me mad.
Bringing up shit.
And by the way,
a year ago?
that was a year ago.
Yes.
You are sensitive, and you are 100%.
You've been holding
mad.
on to that.
Because it's so rare that I'm not in a jolly mood, and when I
Which
am,
is why I
No,
pointed
you're
it
right.
out.
You're right. You bring someone to WrestleMania and they're not in a jolly mood. That's fine.
Yeah.
Now's the perfect time. Let's go to WrestleMania and you can just be.
it was a rumble,
sullen.
if I remember. But I something happened. It's not like I wasn't,
So you were in a bad mood. 'Cause
I'm
something
not in a
happened.
bad mood, just neutral.
You're always
Not jolly.
Neutral. He thinks neutral, like anybody doesn't pick up on his signals.
Yeah.
You're so salty.
So yeah, coming from you, you're never salty. Do we have to have a 20-minute conversation about Troy's in his feelings again? I guess.
Troy is an emotional
we can
guy.
do that.
That's been
And this
highlighted
isn't about Troy.
a lot.
Don't start deflecting.
Are you an emo? Troy, are you an emo guy?
Yes. But at least I admit it. You won't admit it. You're just as emo as me.
I
He
admit
thinks he's neutral.
You're not neutral. You think you're neutral, but that's not what you're projecting.
Nobody's neutral 48 hours after something happens.
Bro, I completely forgot we even had that conversation.
Me too. He was. You didn't forget. You didn't forget because you brought it up. Why you
walked in
lying?
here, you didn't even give
Why
Troy a
you
pounder.
always lying?
And that's protocol.
If I came in and I was like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
I mean,
all right.
basically
And then you look at me. You're cool.
You're cool. That would have been Danielle. You're cool. Fuck
Basically,
you.
how you acted.
Pretty much.
I might have to shut the show down and restructure for a week.
I wouldn't blame you.
You should have to deal with Danielle. You ever hear that expression, heavy is the head?
Yeah.
Yeah. It sucks, dude. It sucks.
It's just mayhem.
This is normal, by the way. You shit on hot dog.
Nobody's shitting on you.
Hot dog's here. Let's bury him.
I
You
feel
see,
like
he's not.
your fatal flaw was using the word meeting. Would it have been different if he was like, want to just like, wait, hang back, I just got to say something.
You're right.
It would have been different.
No, you're
Thank
absolutely
you.
right.
Such an
That was my fatal
official
flaw. And doesn't that make
thing.
you guys sensitive to be so like triggered over one word? If I said any other word, it would have been fine.
It's just inappropriate.
Meeting. The word meeting is inappropriate.
For you to call a meeting is inappropriate.
What word should
Troy.
I use in the future?
Hey, man, are you going to be around after the show?
There's so many words.
Oh, I forgot. You're about word economy. I forgot everything that you do is so streamlined.
English is there's English words put in place.
How would you know?
Pizza?
We got to the bottom of that.
Why are you involved in this? If I just decide to run out of the studio with my jacket on,
I wasn't gonna chase you.
It's not your problem. It's not your if they
Supreme
wanted a
Leader
meeting
said,
after,
talk to you.
No,
if
he-
Travis
don't
or
Supreme
Sam wanted a
Leader.
meeting
It's not
after
gonna
the
learn
show,
anything.
and I just go running out of here.
Yeah.
How is that your problem?
No, I would have been. Well, all right, he's gone.
Did you when you say like, oh, didn't you want a meeting? And they would be like, yeah. And they're like, well, Troy left. It's like, okay, well, that's their problem. It's not yours.
And then if they were
That's
like,
actually-
and
listen.
then if Sam said, "Well, why didn't you stop Troy?" I would have been like,
I'm not his boss.
It would have been something.
In what planet would I say, why did you physically stop
I didn't
Troy?
say physically. I never said physically.
And why would I?
Hey, why didn't you stand in front of him?
And on what planet would I go to Troy and go, Troy, from now on, you take orders
You
from
would.
Hot Dog."
This is what would have happened. You would have left. Sam would have been like, "Did you talk to Troy?" I would have like, "No, he left." He was like, "Why didn't you talk to him? Why didn't you stop him?"
No, I wouldn't.
Yes,
I'd
you
say
would
he
have.
left.
Yes, you would have.
First of all, I go, that's weird. I'm still on the air and Troy left.
That's so weird.
That literally has never happened before.
How
Why?
many times have we wrapped the show and I just literally pick up my coat and run out without
I can't
telling
think of
anybody?
one.
It's never happened.
But you just brought this up. You said if you left.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, if we're bringing up
In
hypotheticals.
a hypothetical situation, it would not be your problem.
It would have been my problem.
No, it wouldn't have
It
been.
would absolutely. You're
Because you're
lying.
not my
You're lying.
boss.
You would have shit on me.
No, I wouldn't have.
Okay.
I'm shitting on you now.
He just lives in
Yeah.
fear.
Regardless.
Not regardless. You acted in an inappropriate fashion. It's simple. I mean, Mike, protocol, yes?
Mike's
We
gonna
have,
take
we
your
have a
side.
chain of command.
Yeah.
Should be followed.
That's it. It could be so simple.
It could be.
If Mike
You wanna get your-
came to me and said, "Can we hold a meeting?" I wouldn't take that personally.
Yeah, because you love meetings.
Yeah. You're like,
No, I was like,
yeah.
I was like,
Of course, yeah! What are we going to talk
If
about?
Danielle said, "Hey, can we have a meeting about something?" I just met her. I would have like, "All right, what's up?"
You would be super excited to give your wisdom to somebody
Yeah.
new.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I hope the meeting is about taking on a mentor.
Point is,
somebody hung up, but they hit the nail on the head. They said this is my fault because I don't manage Hot Dog well. I think it's true.
I mean,
if you want, tell me how you want me to be.
He's very difficult.
can we
to
just
manage.
trade him like Dennis Schroeder?
What are you guys getting?
It doesn't matter. I'll take a 2031 draft pick.
But you know what? Here's the ultimate. This is the ultimate thing with Hot Dog. You said, can you trade him? You know who he thinks he is?
Tradable?
No. You know who he thinks he is?
Luka
Homeless
Doncic?
Yes. He thinks he's Luka.
He's not.
And you're not. You're great. Wow. But you're not Luka.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? None of us are Luka.
You don't have a fridge bed?
No, I don't.
That's exactly right.
Well, look. You tell me how I want to be, how I should behave.
You don't have demons sitting on you in your fridge bed.
We wouldn't have these problems with homeless pimp.
No.
You'd be like, "What's the protocol?" Okay.
Yeah.
You're doing. He's
You
well.
know, you just did that.
He's doing that to be
Yeah, he did
personal.
that on purpose.
He's doing that to. He's
He
doing
did-
that to
he
try and
knows
get
what
under
he-
your
yeah,
skin.
he is.
Yeah, he
Yep.
is.
Although
He
Hot
is.
Dog has been noticeably sullen since Homeless Pimp came in and received all that praise.
Yeah.
Noticeably? What are you talking about?
That's a high pitch.
That is a high pitch for everything to be just A-okay.
Because that's just a wild accusation just now.
Well, it's because Homeless Pimp is so beloved.
And really good.
I
Yeah,
love.
I mean, yeah, of course. He's really good. I follow him. I see his content.
Hot Dog. I think you're great.
I think you're great too. And I think
Like Dennis Schroeder, great.
nah.
But you're not Luka.
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost pimp.
You're a great role player who could fit in anywhere.
I mean, that's fine.
You're a good hot dog. You're a good hand.
Danielle's right, though. The use of the word meeting is probably what triggered Troy.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make me sensitive. That makes...
It doesn't matter. Nobody says you're sensitive.
You're sensitive right now.
What makes you sensitive is you get in a bad mood when you're treated a certain way, and you carry it, and you have this like I should be like super valued guy, and you can't just let it go. You can't go like, oh yeah, you know what?
There's levels to it.
You didn't get closure. You know what I mean? Like it's valid that you still have a little.
Troy, right? But I would have been fine the next day. Next time I'm here, I would have been. Hey, that's all.
What
I
happened?
would have pounded you
Today.
Danielle just said
what?
But what happened?
Because today you're still
today,
kind of annoyed.
today I'm fine.
Really?
But then why did you say I'm not in a bad mood? I'm not in a bad mood.
I'm not in a bad mood.
Well, you were an asshole.
And no pounder.
Because if you need me,
and what about the pounder?
He could have been an asshole 2 days ago, and I would have been fine today. This doesn't mean I'm going to.
What about the pounder?
I forgot. I didn't even know about. I didn't know that was protocol.
Moving forward,
you would expect some kind of pounder,
some sort of. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Okay.
Yeah, just two old bros seeing each other again.
Like, it's just. I wasn't even. There was no hostility towards it. It was just like I was like and I'm like joking. Hey, you don't give me orders. Like as a joke.
Oh, it was very hostile. What are you talking about?
That's just my tone.
Is this an executive order?
I mean, that's kind of funny to say. Is this an executive order? Because it's like it's not an executive order. Like that's kind of funny to phrase it that way.
Yeah, but he finds no humor in it. He took it so personally. 48 hours later,
I'm not fucking listening to him.
You do take
unless you say, Sam. Unless you say that it's an executive order, I'm not listening to him.
Sam's the boss. Travis is the boss.
Travis the boss.
It's your tone sometimes too.
I'm the boss.
This is your problem, Travis.
This is. I mean,
Bruce
I didn't
is
even
the
know that it
boss.
was going to be a problem.
And also, I'm an outside guy, so technically, I'm not part of the hierarchy. So
We've been friends for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, that's the whole point, right?
I'm saying I'm outside of this work environment.
But we've
That's
been
why they're
friends.
so
Why can't you
offended.
just say I'm joking? I'm goofing around with you.
Okay, but I'm allowed to sometimes take things personally.
Well, then don't get mad when I take shit personally.
Okay, but I got yelled at, and you're mad because I didn't give you a pound.
When you walk into the studio, it is protocol to show love.
That's the Brooklyn way.
Okay, I didn't know that. I fucked up. I apologize.
I'll walk in salty.
All right.
I think there's one thing that can fix this. See that hand right there? Clench it. See what I'm saying? Now extend that arm.
Come here, buddy. Come here. And blow it up. Boom.
Did you blow it up at the end?
I almost did it. I almost did it.
It was a mild
It was
blow.
You got it. Okay.
It's like a balloon losing air.
Hot dog.
Are we cool?
We're cool. We're cool.
No, I know you're valued and you're beloved.
Thank you.
And by the way, we all love you, Hot Dog.
Thank you. Sometimes I need to hear that.
You don't sometimes need to hear it. You need to hear it 24 hours a day.
Hot dog.
You know what he said to me once?
I love you.
I love you too.
Say it to Hot Dog.
I love you.
Thank you.
Danielle?
I just want to say it once.
Hot dog, I love you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, now I feel a lot better.
Sam.
Hot Dog, look at me in the eyes. I love you.
Wow. Stop. I'm going to blush.
Troy, this is the most important one.
Go ahead.
No, you say it.
Oh, Hot Dog, I love you.
I love you guys too.
Are we good now?
Yay.
Whew. That was rough getting there, but we got there.
He's got a gentle member.
Don't say I'm the only one with a gentle.
You're not. No, you're not.
He is
but
on
you know
par.
what? Hey. We're over it.
Yeah.
I'm glad I noticed that.
I am too, bro. You know what? I'm glad. Because like there are times where like he hasn't texted in a while, and I'm just like, fuck, he's fucking annoyed about something else.
You know what you're going to have to do.
I'm like,
to get back to normal.
Do you have any idea how much is on my goddamn plate right now? And
I
I got to deal with this fucking guy again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm glad we got through that.
How did he get into my fucking life?
Sometimes I'm just taking a nap and I haven't seen your text yet.
Sometimes that is true. So that the other night I knew it was a nap. By the way, I wasn't actually.
Sam texted me at 7 p.m. and I didn't respond back until midnight.
Yeah, I texted him at 7, and then I texted him again at 11:30 and just wrote good talk.
I mean, it is a weird time to take a nap.
I figured you were napping. I wasn't mad when I said
just
good
used
talk.
my
I
deep
thought it was
fryer.
funny.
I made some wings. I finished work and they hit. So, I was out.
And when those wings hit,
they hit.
I was out.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
7 p.m. to midnight. I'm napping. It's literally like a night's sleep.
Yeah, that's called sleep. If you sleep from 7 to midnight, that's sleep.
Yeah, you're ready to get up and go.
I might as well just kept going.
Did you go back to sleep at midnight?
I split it. So if I fall asleep for like 4 or 5 hours, I wake up, I go, oh shit, I gotta finish work. I do 2 hours of work on my laptop and my computer, and then I go back to sleep for like 3 hours.
By the way, who falls asleep for 4 or 5 hours?
Yeah, that's not a nap.
Like, oh, did I doze off? Yeah, that's 5 hours ago.
Yeah, that's sleep.
You're literally in REM cycle.
No wonder you're cranky.
Because the sleep is all
You're all
off.
fucked up.
And then the demons come.
It works out for me.
I don't think it does.
Justin.
Hello, Samuel.
Hey, man.
I feel like you guys got to a resolution. I don't want to stir shit up again,
Okay.
but yeah, you got to the nail on the head. This is your fault, and I'm going to give you some tools that I've learned
Please.
as a drone in middle management in corporate America.
Please.
For a very large company. Change management. When you institute a change, you need to do what's called a RACI chart.
Okay.
So bring it to Travis. Say, Travis, here's my change. Here's who's responsible. Here's who's accountable. Here's who needs to be consulted, and here's who's informed. I'm just trying to help you be a better man.
I have a chart like that at home too.
For what?
For my other job.
And by the way, that's what we were trying to do.
Thank you, Justin. Yeah. That is, by the way, we're like literally 2 days in. Right? Am I about to stretch?
Yeah.
2 days in to trying to finally set up some systems in this goddamn circus.
We didn't even get that far because we.
And then you know what?
You put the cart before the horse.
Well, you know what? You know what happened just as we're trying to establish
Leroy Jenkins.
Tormenta. yeah. All right, guys, are we ready? Here's what I'm thinking. Leroy Jenkins. You did Leroy Jenkins a little bit.
Can we have a? Look, I won't say the word.
Go ahead.
After the show, I'm saying right now.
After today's show,
after
no.
today's show.
Here's
Troy.
Here's my verdict.
I know it. I know it.
Troy. Troy already told me he has to leave right after the show today.
Oh, how convenient, right? Hot dog. Oh, somebody's got places to be.
That's the whole point. I'm here.
No, you're not. You're here to film Karen.
It's the worst day you could have asked.
That's why I say. I make sure I said
all
it.
of a sudden, somebody's got places to be, right? Hot dog. All right. How convenient, huh? He's probably gonna, what time do you think he's going to put his jacket on?
I have a 3-hour drive to Pennsylvania in the fucking bad weather. I need to make sure I'm.
Got to pick up some eggs.
15 minutes.
Of course, I can spend 50.
Okay,
If
15
Travis
minutes.
tells me to stay, I will stay.
Hot dog. Here is how we will establish when and where we will have meetings. There's no reason for you to ever have to ask the room, may we have a meeting?
Okay.
You can go to Travis
Okay.
and say, Travis, I'd like to meet with you and your staff.
Travis, I would like to meet with you and your staff after the show.
I'll see if we're available.
Okay.
And that's it.
And
beautiful? Isn't
let
that
anyone know. Let anyone know that it would take 15 minutes tops.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
And if I go running out with my jacket on, it's not your responsibility.
Yeah.
Travis
You
can
see how
reprimand
streamlined
me.
that was? You see how look at that.
Done.
That's
Progress.
systems, Danielle.
Yeah.
Systems. Boom.
Okay.
Boom. Now it's Travis's responsibility. And guess who doesn't have to fucking worry about the house falling down around them?
Okay.
Your boy.
Travis, are you going to tell?
Don't worry about what Travis. Don't worry.
Don't worry. I got your
Don't
information.
you ever worry about what Travis is going to do.
Okay.
That'd be like you saying, Sam, are you going to talk about this tomorrow? I go like, how about this? Whatever I talk about, you video.
Okay.
And that's what we'll do.
Sometimes I do tell you that.
I know you do. I guess, but sometimes it's good.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'm glad you brought us into the world of gooning. And you do a great job.
Okay.
Danielle's still sending stories about gooning.
Yeah.
She loves it.
I can't goon.
All right, we got to take a break.
We got to take a break because Travis says so.
Yeah.
I got to piss. Well, that's not. We're taking.
Make sure that's okay with hot dog.
We're taking a break because Travis said so. You having to piss is neither
Absolutely
here nor
nothing to do with it.
Okay, that's another system that's in place. What your bladder dictates nothing.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah. Is that protocol?
That's protocol.
Is that executive order?
Yep.
Okay, it came from Travis.
Okay.
Okay.
I throw my pen.
Travis is suggesting that we take a break. I have decided to make the ultimate decision to take a break.
Appreciate that.
Karen Feehan is here. I'm glad she's coming into a much more cooperative, comfortable environment.
Thank God.
It took literally 1 month for this to happen. Look at that hug.
Nice.
See, look at that.
We needed the blow up to get that hug.
We needed that. We needed. You're right.
You
we
know?
needed that. We needed
more
it.
of that. Maybe we should be
There was a
hugging each
hug.
other more.
I wouldn't disagree with that.
You know what? Next time we
You gonna change the pounder to a hug?
I think next time we might pop
so.
the shirts off.
That's not a bad idea.
I'll give you a shirtless hug. You want a shirtless hug?
Yeah, I mean, look, if we have to, if Travis,
What a great, by the way, hot dog. You know what? I don't think we need to do it now. Next time we go skin to skin, though.
Okay.
Okay. Next time we do skin to
So
skin.
what you're saying is this executive order.
Yeah.
Next time hot dog walks in, shirt off.
No. Okay. All right.
Yes.
All right. Well, Travis
Executive
said so.
order?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Skin to skin.
All right. Yeah. We're gonna take a break. Karen Feehan will be here. You feel good, hot dog?
I feel great.
Great. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back with Sam Roberts Show. We're back with Sam Roberts Show.
691-969, 866-969-1969. I mean, everybody's talking about it. They're going, I can't believe we have already gotten to the point where it's time for the last lock of the week of the season. You know, they're going, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself after all this happens.
I was wondering.
You were, right?
Mm-hmm. When I made my bet last week, I was like, I hope it lines up with Sam.
So listen, I even got, my research correspondent, Mike Montone. You believe this game could go either way, don't you?
Oh yeah, it should be tight.
Yeah. Should be good, right? It should be a good
This should
game.
be a very, very entertaining game.
I think so too. High scoring, I think. Although,
unless it's not,
right? Because there's a lot of good defense.
Yeah,
Could
I
also
think-
be not.
I think low to mid 20s on both sides.
Nice.
Nice. He could have said any numbers there, and you would have been like, nice.
Nice.
69.
Oh, sick. Sick. Okay, I get that. Nice.
I don't think there was a situation where Mike would have said something. He'd be like, really?
Nice.
Nice.
Look, the lock of the week. It is just that. I have to say, McClure told me I'm not a financial advisor, but put everything on it. Okay, just
McClure said that.
Well, McClure said, tell the people
that you're not
you're not a
this is
financial
not financial
advisor.
advice.
But then he said, whatever you say, I'm putting everything on. That's what McClure said.
Interesting, because that's interesting because he's an Eagles fan.
And it's especially interesting because I'm looking at this game.
Go ahead.
And I'm looking at both teams. And I think the Eagles have had this amazing season. And everybody knew they would be one of the best, but the fact that they're standing at the end of the season with the Chiefs, the fact that they were so impressive in the postseason, it's led to people realizing this is a real reality. It is not a given that either team is going to win. That said, there's simply no way
You're such an asshole.
that the Kansas City Chiefs don't walk in and make history. They're not going to allow it to happen. That team is simply not going to allow the opportunity for a three-peat to get past them. They started talking about three-peating literally while they were still holding the trophy last year. They were talking about three-peating this year. And they have made it, and people will say whatever they're going to say. The haters will continue to talk.
The haters going to hate?
That's right, but the players are going to play.
Oh.
And the players are the Kansas City Chiefs. Okay? And that, my friends, that was a revolution. No, I think that, you're going to have people who say that the referees are doing this. You're going to have people that say this is doing that. The NFL is doing... Whatever they're going to say, they're going to say. Yeah. But at the end of the day, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to three-peat.
All right.
This is the lock of the week.
Sure.
It's a Kansas City Chiefs victory on Sunday. Lock it in. Send the kids to a better college.
Well, then I guess I am broke.
Yeah. You put the money on the Eagles.
Yeah. I took the Eagles a week ago.
That's
I
bad.
Can't stand for this to continue.
You bet with your heart.
Yeah.
You bet with your heart.
Yeah, but they can win.
Because they can. They absolutely can. But they won't because they're not the lock of the week.
I mean, the spread's what, 1.5?
Listen.
1?
You are Jesse Pinkman right now. You're Jesse Pinkman. And you're shouting at the Chiefs like they're Walter White.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
They can't keep getting away with this!
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. But the problem is...
Plus, I'm trying to stay on McClure's good side.
Did you watch that show, Breaking Bad?
Yeah. I saw that. That was the show That was kind of about like what happened after Better Call Saul.
That's right. No. That was after Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh,
but
yes.
Did he keep getting away with it?
Did he?
No. Did he? Good question.
It's like, yeah, for a while.
Walter White kept getting away with it.
He
Yes
did.
or no?
Yes.
Hello.
Until he didn't. Until the walls closed in
Let
on
me
him.
tell you something. The Chiefs are not moving out to Alaska. The Chiefs are not moving to a cabin. They're not going to a vacuum mechanic. This isn't where the Chiefs are at right now. We are witnessing history, whether you like them or not. You don't have to cheer for them. But greatness is greatness is greatness.
Yeah,
and it's
find
gonna
ways to win.
It's going to be greatness. Exactly. They find ways to win, and they are not going to let this one go. There's just no way.
Plus, they got the refs.
And that's super helpful in any sport, but particularly in football. But yeah, no, I think we've got a big victory for the Kansas City Chiefs. I think people are going to be absolutely disgusted by
they're
it.
gonna be furious.
I think people are going to be furious by it. There'll be no proposal. That's a stupid thing. That no, there will be no proposal. They were saying it last year too. There was no Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce proposal. Danielle, I don't know if you're banking on that.
Well, I mean, I know Gold Rose was. Remember?
Oh yeah,
Good old Gold Rose.
He offered
Stevie
$1 million ring.
He did, and far be it from Steven Singer to do things just for publicity. But no. But yeah. I mean, he's got the ring waiting for him. Which honestly, if it were me, I would 100% do the proposal. Then grab the $1 million ring. That's $1 million in my pocket that I don't have to spend.
Yep.
Right.
But I don't think that's the
save yourself some cash.
Oh yeah, it's my money and I want it now. But that I don't. We're not getting a proposal, nor did we get one last year. There she.
Why are you so?
What happened?
Well, we're on the air. I open the door and she's talking.
She's blabbing. That's okay. Hey, that's what you're here to do. Karen Fian is here. You're here to talk.
What?
You got Super Bowl fever or what?
You want here?
Yeah, let's go Birds.
Oh, okay. You just missed the lock of the week.
What's that mean?
My lock of the week. It's
Troy, it's not like you're doing anything else.
I mean, that's a great point.
That's right. I don't have anything to do.
Troy, pick my shit.
Yeah. He like.
Now he can't do what he was going to
Shit up. Where's my coffee?
Troy, where's her coffee? Troy, can you grab her a coffee?
Sam, look at our hoodies.
Look at us.
What'd you
matchy.
What'd you do this morning? Chest?
Yeah.
Eyes? Tries?
Yep. Yes, all of the above. Yeah. Can you grab her a coffee? Grab her a coffee. She needs a coffee.
I have to?
Yes.
Yeah. You send the intern?
No.
Troy. Executive order.
No. You need to get the coffee.
How do you want your coffee?
Just with a smile.
She's such a charmer.
Cream.
This Karen Fian is such a charmer.
Cream and a wink. That's so much to ask.
I mean, you know he's only treating you like this because he's pulling your pigtails on the playground.
Always. That one.
Always. Karen Feehan, her podcast Only Feehans, is on her YouTube channel and on all streaming services every Friday. And it's great to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. Your boyfriend was supposed to be here too.
I apologize for him.
You said he got anxious and pretended to have the flu?
Yes.
He got nervous.
He was like, I don't know how to broadcast
Right.
with Sam Roberts. Yeah. He was like, how am I going to keep up?
It's an intimidating thing.
And I was like, what sickness do you want? Do you want bronchitis?
Well, you said he won't do your podcast either, right?
No.
Why not?
He's too good. He's like one of the bougiest poor people I've ever met, too. He thinks he's too good for everything.
Is that really what it is? I think so.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You always pull this stuff out of me, Sam.
What do you mean he's bougie? Like he thinks he's like...
So like his car is like falling apart too.
Right.
This is like an issue in our relationship. Like he'll pick me up from like the train station sometimes and you can hear him like coming down the block. It's like a go-kart or whatever. I'm like, oh, it still has doors. But he doesn't like taking public transportation.
Because he's too good.
I'm like, your car's full of water bottles. What are we talking about here? Like,
No, I get
just
that.
Get on the train.
But a man like him should not be riding public transportation.
No,
That's good.
He's too dangerous.
Pride is a good thing, right?
Yeah, but sometimes it's like
Misplaced.
Yeah.
Do you tell him like, there's not this much to be prideful about?
Yeah, I see. My thing is, I think I'm in the situation where I'm seeing the potential in the individual. So I'm like big cheerleader, supportive, go get him, you're a star, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
So I don't want to like poo-poo on his water bottle fill car parade.
Right. Maybe that's what's fueling him.
Right.
Right. It's got to put gas in the car somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get that's good. That's good. You're a supportive girlfriend.
Yeah, but I also we were gonna hang out. Like, I don't want to get sick either.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Like, if he's like hanging with her, don't have Karen come in here either. I'm not trying to have disease
I don't
spread
have
in my
time.
studio.
Although my immune system is crazy strong because of all my NAD. NAD plus. Travis just perked up. Like, he knows.
What's NAD plus? You on that?
I perked up because it's something I never heard before.
Oh, and I'm interested.
You guys
talking about NADs?
You don't listen to the Joe Rogan podcast?
No.
Yeah.
He's on NAD plus.
He is?
So is Whitney Cummings.
Wow.
It's good stuff. It's like, it feels fucking crazy when it goes into your body.
Oh, you have to inject it into your body?
Yeah, it's an IV drip.
You get this is where you're at? You're getting IV drips now?
Oh yeah, once a month.
Oh, speaking of bougie, I didn't know we were doing this.
Yeah, once a month I get my NAD plus, and then I started this other stuff.
You've been hanging out in Austin, huh?
Yeah, I've been going to Austin every 6 months. I go to Austin.
Yeah, you have.
Joe Rogan follows me on Instagram, you guys. So I don't know if you think anything matters.
So you're on NAD. What is NAD? What is
NAD plus?
NAD plus. Sorry, I didn't realize.
And
what does it do for you?
It's like cellular repair on like your DNA gets repaired. It's kind of like the fountain of youth.
Whoa.
We have
and
it.
you're on that. Wait. You're on that?
Why do you look so old?
I was just going to ask, how many steps away is this from Brian Johnson? and what
That
he's doing?
guy's crazy. My thing
Yeah,
with that guy,
he's crazy.
He's crazy.
Yeah, it's normal to just get IVs and stuff like that.
Once
yeah.
a month, like to replenish your NAD levels, which we have in our bodies anyway. But as we age, they do deplete. But you can pump them back up at
Right.
$300 a pop.
How do you know if your NADs are down? Because I've always been complimented on my NADs.
Hey, nads are looking up. Look at high nads. I noticed it, I think, with like digestion a little. It also really helps with like your metabolism. Like while I'm getting the drip, I'll almost like always fart.
Nice.
Yeah, like things get moved down.
Hey.
This
Do you
is
like
Danielle,
that?
our
Hi,
intern.
Danielle.
She introduced herself to us by telling us that she has constipation issues.
Oh.
And so farts come at inappropriate
And
times.
I crop dust when I have to.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That's fine.
Yeah.
You should try Yay Day.
Yeah, is that cocaine?
It's a cocaine will
Have
make
you
you
done
shit if you really
cocaine?
want to
That
shit.
could be.
If you really want to.
I'm desperate.
Get some blow. I don't know about today's blow, but the old blow.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
It's great.
Yeah, that was good for a clean out for
Right,
sure.
sure.
That's so funny. You thought you were being so cool at like doing coke, like
Mm-hmm.
at parties, and then you're like, oh, I just sharded. Shard your
No, but it was because
Oh, there's my princess. Thank you, samurai.
There you go.
He's so annoying.
It's because I let the intern sit here and enjoy the interview.
Sorry, Troy. Troy, you're not suffering from constipation, though.
Oh, no.
I love the shit.
Oh, look at this beautiful coffee. Yeah, but Yay Day, it's a nighttime probiotic.
Oh, wow. It literally says poop better, sleep better, live better.
Poo la la. It's
Pula-
great.
Do you shit in the bed?
No,
Like an all-in-one?
Samuel.
Okay, I'm confused.
My goodness. No, but like I'm a coffee drinker in the morning and usually like 2 sips of my coffee and then I'm ready to go. But this is like wake up and go. Like you gotta go. And it's beautiful. Like long snake, no breaks.
Wow.
Yes.
Barely even requires a wipe.
Stunning. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Where do you find out about all these great things?
I go to this place called Clean Market where I get my IV drips that you were making fun of.
I wasn't.
And that's where I get all these products. They give you free, like that's what they hook you. They gave me like a 7-day trial and I was pooping like a dream.
Right.
I got my mom on it now.
Nice. You got
Yep.
Danielle on it?
Yeah,
Danielle.
I crave a long snake.
Yeah. Oh, I'm telling you. It's glorious.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You feel like a snake charmer. You're like,
She's playing the flute, sitting on the bowl, making all the magic happen.
it's great. But NAD Plus also helps with metabolism. And I do this thing with glutathione.
For what?
It's Live On is this company, and they sell these goos. It's goo.
Goo.
It tastes terrible.
You have to eat
Glutathione.
the goo?
You have to swallow the goo. I bet Mike knows
You
about
do
the
that
goo.
all the time.
What are you implying?
Nothing.
You drink calling me dirty whore.
That was it.
Glutathione, really good, detoxes the liver.
But you're sober.
I know, but your liver can still get dirty.
From what? You eat clean. All the jizz. All the jizz. The doctor was like, "It's just the jizz. It's all the jizz. It's you just keep eating more and more." I know, doctor.
They're
I can't.
clogged up. I can't get it. So he's still on my. He didn't want to look up my glutathione, I guess.
Glutathione. So it cleans your liver, which you don't drink.
It's a good coffee.
Well, yeah, he made it for you special. Served it with a wink. So, but why would you take glutathione?
It's good for your skin and stuff like that.
Oh. So those are 3 things or more?
Those are 3 things I'm doing.
Right. Glutathione, Yay Days.
Yeah.
And
NAD plus
once a month.
Yeah. I like a CoQ10.
What's a CoQ10?
I don't really know.
Okay, you just take it.
I like how it sounds.
Sure.
I like that it looks like an element. It looks like a chemical equation.
Sure, we got out the periodic table.
That makes me feel like it's science.
Yeah.
I like that.
And you trust the science. That's the one thing about you.
Yeah, me and Fauci.
You're a Fauci gal. Everybody knows that.
JK, RFK. He's dominating right now.
He is dominating. They tried to fuck him up.
Oh, the Bernie, what a goofball.
He rope-a-doped him. RFK rope-a-doped him. He did, right?
Yeah.
Hit me. Come on, keep hitting me.
Come on.
Keep hitting me. Boom, sworn in. Gotcha.
Yeah.
You didn't think Bernie was very convincing?
No, I thought that was so stupid. I was
Right.
like, I want to know the person. You'll be in charge of making the poster board with the onesie on it, okay? It's like, what?
Right. See the last time Bernie backflipped off a cliff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This guy.
RFK, he'll hike until he can't hike anymore.
Right.
He'll find every rattlesnake in the land.
Yeah. Scoop him up into pillowcases.
Yep.
Like it's nothing.
No big deal. Put him over his shoulder. Big whoop.
What'd you think of Donald Trump peer pressuring him into eating McDonald's on that plane?
That's funny. That's bully stuff.
You like that?
That's good guy
Right.
stuff.
Locker room banter.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And then RFK gets to say those jokes about he's like, my boss likes McDonald's.
Right. That's
you
a
know?
fun thing.
It's funny.
It's fun. You know what I mean? You got to lean in.
He's not killing, but he's getting some pops.
Sure. CoQ10 is a naturally occurring biochemical cofactor.
Told you.
Oh, it's an antioxidant.
I love that.
Produced by the human body.
Question, why don't we want to be oxidized, though? Why do we want to antioxidize?
Yeah, I would think that you'd want as much oxidation as humanly possible.
Right.
That's oxygen, right?
What is oxidation? Travis?
Yeah, Travis.
This has just become
Why don't we want to be
science
oxidized? Why do we need antioxidants? I also love that you're taking an antioxidant.
Yeah.
And just don't know why.
Well, I'll have them put it in my IV drip.
Right.
Because I get a certain amount of
Because you think Papa Rogan will be impressed.
Anybody. Yeah. Sure.
And then I posted on Instagram.
Yeah.
Do you know who follows me?
I took I'd send it to a bunch of people when he followed me. I took a screen grab and I was like, Karen, you don't have to take a new screen grab every time you send it to someone else. Shut up, I'm cool.
But I like going to check again.
But when does it end? I need to work on my sugar addiction for sure.
Are you addicted to sugar?
Big time.
You eat healthy though, no?
Yeah, but I still love sugar so much.
What do
Even after my alpha conditioning class this morning,
Right.
which is sort of while I was late, I was really I went hard.
You did?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I took a picture of it. Do you want me to read you the whole workout? It's a 60-minute workout. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
It was
You just want to come in here fucking pumped
yes,
up,
that's what I'm
gassed to the
thinking.
gills.
Boom, I'm right on time, punctual, da-da-da-da. And then I get to the subway and everybody's so good. There's chick cops. I'm like, who are we kidding?
Right.
So stupid.
This is decorative? No, I got it. I got it.
It was hard, though. Conditioning, because conditioning is a lot of cardio.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Yeah. But, but where does it end? And then all I think about when I'm in my class is when I can have my smoothie.
Smoothies are what gets you.
Oh.
You love your smoothies.
Yeah. You want to know what I have in it?
Yes.
Greek yogurt, raspberry, blueberry, strawberry, honey, and
Okay.
peanut butter.
See, if I drank that smoothie, I'd be like, oh, look at me. I'm just the healthiest guy in the world.
Really?
Yes. I'd be like, there's no sugar addiction for me Because like when you go sugar addiction, I'm like, oh yeah, because like all I eat is McDonald's and Swedish fish. You know, like that seems.
What are your poops like, Sam?
I mean,
Terrible.
Terrible. Yeah, I mean, and also like a mixed bag.
Yeah,
Who
like,
knows what you're gonna get?
Intermittent. Like that's not what you want. You want
No?
consistent, long snake, no breaks.
No, yeah, no. When I get a long snake,
Mike knows that.
you got them like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I clear my bowels like a fucking machine. Man.
I knew it.
That's good.
Are you eating any vitamin goos?
I take AG1 in the morning.
Oh, okay.
I do a tumbler full of that.
But not in
greens?
not a goo.
No, it's not a goo. It's a
That's
liquid.
athletic greens.
Like a drink.
Some people don't like AG1.
I love it. It's a full multivitamin with a bunch of other stuff in
Yeah.
it for less than $80 a month.
Right.
Bro, what are you
that's good.
doing? Live reads now?
I mean,
it's a wonderful product.
well, but we can't beat Brian Johnson though. Like that's like a level of.
That's why I don't even get close.
See, I
That's why
understand that mentality.
Right? I'm like, I'm very thirsty. Soda's perfect. Soda is the perfect
No,
beverage.
they're taking it off food stamps.
Oh, now I can't get it. That sucks. You're kidding me. What am I going to drink?
Sam.
Oh, my God.
Hate to break it to you, but the Westchester grocery stores will no longer
The food stamp Westchester grocery store. I can't believe it. Just walk into Whole Foods with my food stamps. How many is that? Rip.
My guy Callie Means, he yelled at them.
Yeah.
Do you know what Callie Means?
No.
You should have him on if you can get him.
You don't think I can?
No. No,
I don't even know who this is, but I think we can get him.
His sister is Casey Means,
Mhm.
and she wrote this book called Good Energy. It's been on the New York Times bestseller list for like 34 weeks or something. And that's his sister, and they both are just like going after like big pharma and like poison in foods and stuff, and they're wicked smart.
Yeah, like when they said, like, red dye 10 is outlawed because it kills people. I go, I mean, I've consumed gallons of it.
So much of it.
Gallons. Like, what
Yeah.
difference does it make at this
And
point?
look at your head.
You think that's what did it? Just full of red dye 10?
And look at that guy, full head of hair.
Yeah, that's right. Look at him.
What a beautiful coif.
Not a drop of red dye 10.
I love him.
And I mean,
They were arguing to keep soda and stuff on the food stamps. These like two people, like, and they kept saying things like, "Well, we don't really know what the definition of healthy is, and like what's good for you." It's like, what? Yeah, we do.
I thought, I'm not sure. These two were arguing to keep soda on?
No,
Oh.
he like these other two random people. And then Callie was like, "You guys should be ashamed of yourselves," and they got mad. They were like, "Hey, you're crossing the line, Callie," but no, he wasn't.
No, soda is actually bad for you.
Of course it is.
I drink it all the time, every
I
day.
love a root beer.
Root beer's great.
If
And by the way, root beer is a very mild soda. Like if I drink
Really?
root beer, it's the same thing as
It's
those.
syrupy.
If I drink root beer, I'd be like, oh man, it's not really soda anymore.
You've got a problem.
Yeah, I know.
it's root beer.
No, because root beer is like a grown-up soda.
You think it's like natural? You think that it's like
Well, it comes from root.
the root of what?
It's like ginger ale.
I think this is the root of your problem.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I go every time I'm on like a vacation or like on the road. That's my treat.
Root beer?
Oh, root beer.
Yeah. No, root beers are amazing. Every
a lot of
soda's
places
amazing.
don't have root beer.
Yeah, because it's a grown-up soda. It's not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think it's fun?
Not really.
What's a fun soda to you? Grape?
I mean,
Fig.
Fago's amazing.
Fago.
When you go with an ice pop, when you go into a store and they got ice pop flavored Fago, that's a soda.
That's fun.
Super fun. I'm on vacation. You know what I say? I'll take 7 bottles because I don't have this at home.
It's party in your mouth.
Yeah. Everybody's invited. Yeah. No. Like it's like.
This stuff is awesome. That's going to happen. Look with the health stuff. I mean,
But then
the
they go
whole-
like this. They go like this. We got healthy sodas now. We got these Ollipops. They got probiotics.
Lollipops are bad too.
You're kidding me. They're $4 a can.
Well, I know. They came out with a bunch of studies. I think they even recalled some of them. Like,
Oh.
they're very bad.
This is why it's like, hello, Dr. Pepper. That's it. That's it.
Drink, there's a
Dr.
soda
Pepper-
brand called Something Nothing that's delicious.
Diet Coke, 0 calories.
That's like has aspartame in it, which is our carcinogen.
I mean, as much red dye as I've had.
No, I know.
It's exhausting.
It is exhausting, isn't it? All the good foods.
Yeah, it's
And they
like,
conditioned us. They addicted us early.
I am not arguing that. They certainly did. I grew up in a Pepsi house.
Pepsi rules.
Yeah.
Pepsi, like, rules hard.
Yeah. I grew up in a cereal for breakfast, Pepsi house, Yodels.
I mean, what the fuck else would you eat for breakfast?
My mom, steak.
Huh? What?
We should have all been eating steak and eggs.
For breakfast?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know, but we didn't know. These are delicious. Yuzu, cucumber, pineapple, delish.
Okay.
You'll love it. Yuzu, the yuzu one tastes like a Sprite. Yuzu is just a citrus fruit. Stop making that face because you're dumb.
I'm not dumb.
You're dumb.
I'm just saying,
you
like,
don't know what yuzu is, so you're going, oh.
Well, like the best thing you can say is there's one that tastes like a Sprite. Sprite's the worst soda.
Sprite is not the worst soda. A lemon lime soda?
Sucks.
Oh, come on.
Unless it's a McDonald's.
7-Up?
Unless it's a McDonald's Sprite, where if you throw it at somebody, it literally burns the flesh off their face. Those are great. But no, I mean, like, which one tastes like Dr. Pepper?
None.
Which one tastes like wild cherry Pepsi? I mean, the where
I
it's
can't
like
do that. That
there's
tastes like medicine.
Right. That's what I
Yes,
like.
that's what I
Yeah.
got.
Yeah. Which one tastes like Faygo Red Pop? You know, like
Are you pre-diabetic?
yeah. I don't know. Sure.
You know.
How would I know?
From the doctors.
How would they tell me? I don't see them.
If they can't see me, I can't see them.
That's right.
No, I worry about diabetes, even though I'm like...
Why would you worry about diabetes? You're like a very, very healthy person.
I know, but I eat a lot of sugar.
What, in the fucking things? In the Slurpees?
In private. Oh. I eat a lot of sugar.
What do you eat that's actually bad?
So they made these mother effers. They made these Reese's peanut butter cup thins.
Oh yeah.
So
you slam them.
Oh, the whole bag. It was in the movies before the previews are even over.
Done.
Just to the face.
But by the way, you're in a movie theater, so that's fine.
What else are you gonna do?
That's fine. You should see the size of the soda I ordered at a movie theater.
Well, you order a small, and it's the size of your head.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, you mean a small bucket, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
here you go. Enjoy. Don't worry. It's a movie. You'll be fine.
I saw Baby Girl in the movie theaters. I went on a double date with Joe List and Sarah and my guy.
Is Baby Girl the Nicole Kidman sex movie?
You know it is. You
Where-
know it is, Samuel.
He makes her drink milk or something like that?
Yeah, he makes
right.
her lick milk off his hands and stuff.
You like that shit?
That was hot. He was hot. The guy was so hot.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it. I saw the trailer.
Kidman doesn't do it for me. She never really has. I don't know what to
Even
say.
in Batman?
Yeah, I don't know.
Kiss from the Rose on the Grave?
Maybe, fine. Even like, I guess her first movie, the whatever, Far and Away, whatever that
Yeah.
one.
What about the Kubrick movie, Eyes Wide Shut?
I know she has a hot body.
Mhm.
It's her face. I can't. It doesn't do it for me. I'm sorry.
I think the hottest thing she's ever done is those AMC commercials.
Yeah, you can bust to those.
Oh, yeah. Look how much she loves these fucking movies. Yeah, no, I haven't seen this one. It's where she plays the executive that's very powerful and in control.
Yeah.
But then this young hottie.
But she doesn't even sell that to me. I don't like. She breathes too much. Like the. It's a lot. It's too breathy.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would have preferred like an Eva Mendes or Eva
Oh, my
Longoria. One of the Evas.
Yeah.
Someone Latina. Because that would have been hot. Because then I would have been like, this bitch is gonna fucking drink milk off him? No way.
That's true. Okay.
But like Kidman, I'm like, she is milk.
Right. And you're like, she's definitely drinking milk off
She's
people.
gonna drink that milk. She's gonna drink it anyway.
Whereas, like, yeah, Eva Mendes, if you got her drinking milk off you,
Oh, you are the man.
you're the fucking man. You're the king.
Yeah, Penelope Cruz.
Oh my God. Forget
Yeah.
it. Selma Hayek.
Oh, you were gonna get Salma to drink milk off
Forget about it.
you with the Nobel Peace Prize.
So you didn't love the movie?
I guess I'm a hater.
Yeah. Yes, you're a negative person.
Yeah.
That's why you got to read that book about positive energy, right?
Yeah.
Do you read self-help books?
Nah.
No, you shouldn't.
Nah. I just try to lift heavy weights. I just try to do my best every day.
You do?
And lift heavy weights and like keep up with my cardio because I started smoking pot again. I didn't smoke pot for like 4 or 5 months. It was so good. I stopped needing my inhaler.
So you're like California sober. That's what they
Yeah,
call
well,
it, right?
yeah, that's what I've like been for like ever, you know.
okay.
It wasn't hard for me to quit smoking pot, but then I started dating somebody who like smokes a lot of pot.
Oh,
And it's like
you're like, no, I'm cool too.
Right,
Like,
I want to show
swear,
him,
I'm
like,
so cool.
Yeah, especially if his friends are around.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
smoke,
do pot.
Yeah, I do. I'll
I
eat
do
it. They're like,
pot.
stop eating the joint, Karen. I'm like, I'll do whatever you guys do.
I'm so cool too. I get it. Hey, you guys got dime bags or what?
You guys gonna roll a blunt?
Yeah. Oh, who likes Snoop Dogg?
Brutal.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a younger man, right? This dude that you're with?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like all of these younger men with his younger friends,
Right.
they're all doing marijuana.
Yes.
And you're like, oh,
I
me
want to
too.
fit in.
I'm not like most moms. I'm a cool mom.
I'm a cool mom.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that vibe.
All right, kids, get in the car. Mama's stoned.
So he's got this jalopy of a car, but you're doing pretty well. You're
I know. I'm gonna buy him a car.
Well, so that's what, are you a sugar mama?
I mean, I feel like if I buy him a car, it'll help me out.
Because he'll drive you around?
Hopefully.
Yeah. Where does he live?
Philly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's long distance, kind of.
Kind of, right?
Yeah. So
And
it's
I'm
a
on the
little
road a lot. I've been traveling. I was just in Tampa. Shout out to Side Splitters. Great club. Had a
Shout
great
out to
time.
Side. I love Side Splitters.
Great.
Yeah, I did a live podcast there.
Ah, I love it there.
Yeah.
I was there for 4 nights. I flew my mom and her friend Marcia down, put them in St. Pete, though, so they were like an hour away.
Right.
But we spent time together.
Right.
We went to the Dali Museum.
Oh, you did?
Got this pen over here. I feel really powerful. Have you been to that museum?
No.
That's kind of gay.
It seems like
I wanted it to be cooler. Like, that guy's stuff is cool. Like all
Dali?
the-
Salvador Dali?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like all the stuff. I like the naked stuff and the apples and the foxes or whatever. But, I don't know, as a museum, it was kind of like, wah wah. I bought a mug.
Okay, so they do have mugs. That's my next question.
It doesn't.
They got mugs for sale?
That doesn't. It does not look as cool as that picture makes it look.
Well, Tampa's not all that. It's not. I mean, God bless it. I love Tampa. It's not a museum town.
They're trying to make it like more of a culturally town. I feel like I did the Riverwalk, which is lovely.
You really did just see the sights of Tampa, huh?
Yeah. Well, I had to walk my opener. He was down in the dumps. I had to cheer him up. So I
Why?
took
What's
him
going
a
on?
walk.
What was going on with your
No,
opener?
nothing. I'm not going to talk about it.
All right.
Thank you. Good try.
The Tampa River Walk.
Beautiful, right?
I mean, look, it's a gorgeous town. It's gorgeous weather. You saw Mike
Yeah.
Calta while you were there, right?
Saw Michael, Elizabeth Calta.
Yeah.
He's so funny. He can't not talk about my OnlyFans.
Well,
He's
I
like,
love it.
so the DMs, what are they?
Are you still doing the OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Your man doesn't care.
No.
Cares a little bit?
I don't think he cares.
Okay. Do you like that or you don't like that? You wish you would care? Because some girls, they wish dudes would be more jealous.
I mean, I guess that, like, maybe, but not really. It's nice that he doesn't care.
Because you're going to do it anyway.
Right.
Why make it a thing?
He doesn't bother me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I think we both want each other to be happy.
What is that?
Ew.
Well, he's in Philly. Are you going to go to Philly for the Super Bowl?
When is it?
Okay.
The Super Bowl isn't in Philly. Is it?
No.
I thought they do it in Florida.
First of all, neither
are
no,
correct.
No, they're not. They do the Super Bowl in different locations every year.
Oh.
If only one city had access to the Super Bowl, the economic disparity between that city and others would be totally unfair.
Your tone right now, it's making me feel pretty stupid.
Okay, I want you to know. Actually,
Where is it this year?
cities bid for the Super Bowl. Did you know that? That's right. That's right. It's a
like
real
an auction.
Well, I don't know if it's like an auction, but
The event. They're auctioning off the event
right. No, this is. I
to
mean,
the
this,
highest bidder.
yes, sure.
Which this year is
New Orleans.
Nala.
Yes, it's in New Orleans this year. However,
Nolens.
The reason
Just like Skankfest.
That's right. And that's what they said. We already have Skankfest. If we can get the Super Bowl, we're done. We're good for the year.
I'll go.
I'm not inviting you to the Super Bowl.
Oh, are you going?
No, I'm not going to the Super Bowl. I'd already be there if I was going. We'd be broadcasting for the Super Bowl next year. Radio Row Super Bowl. Okay. So.
Can we bring Karen?
You just made so many deals.
You want to come?
Yeah, I'll go.
All right. Karen can come. Okay.
This is my second time dating an Eagles fan, and they're wild, though. The first time I dated an Eagles fan, he got in a fight with a bunch of Patriots fans at the Super Bowl. The year they lost.
Yeah, that sounds right. There was an Eagles fan that went viral because there was a woman in a Packers jersey, and she was committing the cardinal sin of cheering for the Packers.
Right.
And he was
lost.
he's dropping C-bombs on her from behind. And he was like a dude with a job.
Yeah.
Like a
he was the dude with a job.
Yeah, he previously had a job.
right.
Yeah.
He's in trouble now.
Yeah. But no, the Super Bowl is not in Philadelphia. However, the Philadelphia Eagles are playing in the Super Bowl. Did you know that?
In NOLA.
In New Orleans. And I was wondering if you were going to go to your boyfriend's spot in Philly to just kind of, watch the Eagles in Philly with, I'm assuming he's an Eagles fan.
I'm going to Turks and Caicos the next day.
Cool. Cool. Yeah.
So I feel like I'm
I'm going to Turks and Caicos the next day.
I feel like I'm going to be like packing and stuff
Yeah.
on Sunday. Probably want to keep it low key.
Okay, so you're
But
not
I
gonna-
do hope the Eagles win. I bought him tickets to the game before, the NFC whatever
You
championship
are a sugar
game.
mama.
He didn't want them though.
Why not?
I don't know. He was like, they were like standing room only. They were still very expensive.
You bought them and he was like, no, thank you?
Yeah, he was like,
what kind
I
of
know.
bullshit?
I know.
I don't want these.
They were like, it cost me like $2,000 or something.
You thought he'd be really impressed by that.
Yeah, I thought he would just be like, "Yay!"
This is why Mama shows her butthole on the internet, so I can buy you things like this.
I thought this would be like really fun.
He was like,
"No, I just want to watch it at home."
Why wouldn't he lie?
I don't think he likes standing that much.
Okay. I would think that he would at least just like show up, maybe leave early. Were you going to go with him?
I was thinking about it, but then I had a couple shows.
Right.
But I was like, you can go with your friend too. I said that. I was like, I have a show, but you can go with your friend.
He should have just said, okay, I'll go with my friend, and then lied.
He
no?
told me to sell them. Yeah.
Did you sell them?
Yeah.
Did you make your money back?
Most of it. I had to eat a couple of fees.
Feels like you could have made some kind of prize. It's a playoff game, right?
I'm an idiot, though.
I forgot.
You know?
For a split second.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm
I
thinking
totally
ticket
forgot.
sales. I wasn't like, I should have jacked up the resale when I went to sell them, but I wasn't having
You sold them at face value.
I was in Chicago. I was
Right.
doing a lot of stuff. I was all over the place. Don't stop laughing at me. My feelings are hurt.
Just thinking about whoever logged on. It was like, wait a minute, there's one pair at face value? What kind of idiot?
$40.
Yeah. She's just going to eat
No.
the fees on this
No.
and think, okay, still a win. Still a W for Karen.
Shows butthole way more that week.
Yeah.
Shut up. All right.
Okay. So you're not going to, but you wouldn't think like, oh, like this is his thing. Let me go enjoy the game with him. I'll pack on Saturday.
Here's the thing.
Like
though.
the bags will stay put.
I got somebody watching my dog. I got somebody coming into town to watch my dog, and he's never watched my dog before. And there's some things we got to go over on Sunday.
What?
You know, just like we don't go this way, we walk this way. She likes this to eat. She doesn't like this dog.
No,
and
that
this
doesn't
dog.
feel like an email to me.
No, he has to be there.
Has
and
to be in
watch.
person,
Yeah, because she has to get a feel for her
To-
and how she moves.
With the 4 paws, right? It's like a dog.
No, you have a teddy bear. You have a stuffed animal. I have a primal wolf that lives in my apartment.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize. I
Now
forgot.
you know.
I totally forgot.
She was on one this morning in the snow with the frisbee.
She loved that.
I gotta enter her in one of these competitions.
What kind of frisbee competition?
Yeah.
I didn't know they were dog frisbee competitions.
Yeah, they do them upstate.
Oh.
Yeah, have you ever seen the movie Flight of the Navigator?
Hell yeah.
The opening credits.
Oh, yeah.
If you need
Well,
a-
sorry, I wasn't thinking Flight of the Navigator just now.
Do you think if you need a dopamine hit, watch that opening? If you're feeling sad inside, you know, what made me laugh. I saw Pete Lee last
By the way,
night.
I do love that you're just throwing chemicals into your body on a day-to-day basis, and you're like, I still need a dopamine hit. It's not working. It's not clicking.
Getting a dog is the best way to get a dopamine hit. You can agree with that.
Love dogs.
What was I going to say? I saw Pete Lee last night. You know Pete Lee.
I don't know.
He's a comedian. His house burned down in the LA fires. He
Shout out.
talking about it on the Tonight Show.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, yeah, I came, I've been in the city for a little while and I was hanging out and somebody goes to me, no, I'm just feeling really depressed lately. And he was like, what? My house just burned.
I have no house.
It just cracked me up how self-involved people are.
They really are. They really are. Yeah. Yeah, it's because, so you're not getting involved. You don't gamble?
I'm not good at it.
Well, you just have to.
I just never win. It's hard for me to want to gamble. I bought boxes before, I've done the whole thing and I literally never win. I spend $300, $800, whatever, and I lose every single time. I never even win one quarter. I never even win. There should be a consolation. Like you get $50 back just for bang it all.
Right. Well, when they realize they're dealing with somebody that'll just resell at face value, they're probably like, yeah, come play.
Karen, buy this. Look at that.
That is a dopamine hit.
Oh, look at
watching.
how his body goes. That's how Mabel can do that.
Yeah.
Look at.
Oh yeah, the spin.
Yeah.
The spin. That's how you know they got good hips because the hips go on these dogs.
Yeah. Yeah. The song makes it. So look at his legs. Look at
the dog with the legs all splayed out in the air.
Obsessed.
Yeah.
This is what I do with my dog every morning so that nothing can really hurt me.
I was worried because my dog, like a year or so ago, hurt her knee, and she stopped. Like the stairs got hard.
Oh no!
Stopped jumping up on the couch and everything, and I was kind of worried that it was like, oh, maybe that's now she's kind of settling in because she's like 9 years old.
Okay.
So I'm like, maybe now she's settling into not being so rambunctious, and and I don't, that's sad.
Right.
She's jumping up on couches again.
Okay.
She's,
She probably just had a little sprain, maybe a
She had
little
a little-
inflammation.
I think she had a little sprain, and then she was milking it.
Oh, they will.
They will.
They certainly will.
She milked it for a while.
Yep.
You know, she still won't come back up the stairs to come back in the back door. You have to go around the house to get her to come back in.
Okay.
She's milking it.
My dog's pit bull had to have surgery on both his
Your
back
dog's
knees.
pit bull?
Oh, my parent.
You give your dogs other dogs? Well, if I can have a pet dog, you should be able to have one too. Walk your pit bull after I walk you.
You know, it's funny though. I was thinking my parents. I just called them my dogs.
My dogs. My dogs, my day ones.
My dog's mom, pa. They got a pit bull. But he had to have surgery on both his back knees.
Oh.
He had bad knees. He's good as new now, though.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're all front loaded like pit bulls. They're like little wheelbarrows or whatever. So
Sure.
the back knees there doesn't have to be a lot of weight on them.
They're doing a lot of prop bets this year for the Super Bowl.
Prop bets.
Yeah.
Like Proposition 8.
Yep. They're figuring out, is this shit going to pass? Is it not going to pass? Is it going to get repealed? Is it? Yeah.
Vote no on 8.
Yeah.
What do you mean props?
A prop bet is like not necessarily like there's a money line bet. A prop bet is...
This is why girls don't understand this, because you guys take too long to explain it.
Well,
Sam, just get to it.
I'm trying to talk down to you so you get it.
Then do a Down's voice. I'll understand it.
No, a prop bet is, I mean, it's kind of like a girl's bet. It's like, what side is the coin going to come up on in the
cute.
coin toss?
Oh.
One of the big prop bets is Taylor and Travis going to get engaged.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Are they?
I know.
If he asks her and he's all sweaty, I don't know. I guess it would be kind of romantic. I don't know, but it should be private too.
You think so?
I also hope they fucking lose. I don't.
The Kansas City Chiefs?
Yes.
Why?
I don't like how it's like this one team is all like pop culture, like all eyes on them. I don't like it.
Yeah, you're one of those.
Football's like supposed to be mean and gritty and painful.
Right. You're one of those, like, you don't like greatness.
Haters.
Yeah, you're a hater.
I'm a hater.
You're a hater.
Yeah.
When somebody starts doing well,
Yeah.
you're like, you know, it'd be great if they did worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just don't like how she's like, Louis Vuitton outfitted me for this game that's like in a cold stadium. I just think it's.
Louis Vuitton makes jackets too.
I understand that, but they're probably cost $1 gazillion.
Oh, they're very
It's just
expensive.
too much booze.
How much you
at
pay
a
for the gym?
sport. Me?
Yeah.
About $300 a month. Why? Is that a lot?
$300 a month is a lot for a gym membership. Planet Fitness.
$280.
Planet Fitness is $10. And they got Tootsie Rolls on the way out.
Yeah, and hepatitis on all the machines.
There's a little hepatitis in there, but it's $10, you know?
But Lifetime. Have you been to a Lifetime gym?
No, I go to a little independent gym.
What does that mean? What's in
It's
Westchester?
like a little
Like a
means
private-
like, it's like, you know, big?
Do you have a trainer?
Yeah.
I see.
It's the opposite of big. It's small.
But Lifetime has cold plunges, sauna, steam rooms.
Oh, and you got to impress Papa Joe. You got to get in the cold plunge.
They had an outdoor cold plunge in Tampa at the Lifetime.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Because you're in Tampa and it's all like...
It's hot.
Yeah. Yeah,
But I didn't like it. People were monopolizing it too much.
Sure.
And there's this weird new old guy in my alpha classes. He looks like Mr. Bean.
Rowan Atkinson?
So annoying.
You don't like him.
No. He was like, I had my own barbell that I set up because we were doing cleans yesterday. I'm like, I don't lift that heavy. I'm just minding my own business. I have my own fucking barbell. And he was like helicoptering. He wanted mine so bad. And I pointed, I was like, go get your own barbell.
Right. You sure he wasn't trying to kick game?
Oh, makes me sick. I hope not. Mr. Bean. Are you guys done talking about the lady from the Bronx in Pakistan?
I was going to ask you about that.
She's my idol.
Because I was watching clips that I don't really like fully... Because I was...
All
I know.
I'm watching is clips, and what I pieced together is a wonderful story.
Okay, so here's what I've got. And you tell me if I'm off on this at all. It's this woman who met a 19-year-old. Is that right?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
A 19-year-old Pakistani gentleman. And so from the Bronx, she goes to Pakistan to start a new life.
Direct flight from the Bronx.
To Pakistan, that's right. And then somehow it ends up being like a government to-do.
It's incredible.
Where she's like a national fixture.
Yes, and whoever this guy is, she told to shut up.
I thought he was the translator.
Oh, the guy in green?
Yes. Yes, because he speaks...
Oh.
He speaks in their language after she's done speaking. Yeah. Yeah.
And she says nobody understands.
Nobody understands you.
Because
everybody understands.
Of course they do.
She's
They're in this
there,
country.
and I believe that the parents of this 19-year-old are like, never, this can't happen.
No.
And I mean, this is like a movie. She has moved on from just trying to become a part of the family to being like a fixture in like, you guys need to help me
Help
fix
you.
this whole country. And she's
like,
saying,
I need 100K or more.
I mean,
or more. Whatever you want to send.
I wish.
Whatever you're willing to send.
I got to go up. We're still at the tail end of negotiations. I got to go up to Sirius and try the or more strategy. Or more. Here's what I'm looking for. And then I saw another clip where she's like, I want 2K a week or more.
Or more.
Or more.
Whatever. He's like, this is my private. I'm Muslim. Don't ask me about my business. I'm private. You got to be giving me land if you want to know my business. Land. 4K a week or more.
Or more.
4K or more. Shut up. Nobody knows what you're saying. And then, so she goes, I need 100K. I saw a clip where she's just counting money after that.
Oh, so they're giving it to her.
I don't know.
If this is what this lady needs.
Stacks of money. Stacks of money.
Okay, so here's what I'm
She's
reading.
Smoking cigarettes.
The American woman trying to take over Pakistan after she was abandoned there by her boyfriend.
Yeah.
So he abandoned her. Like they split, I guess.
I bet he never picked her up from the airport.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think they ever
met.
Okay,
because she said she's going to have her baby in Dubai.
Well, yeah, and then
Yes, right.
Right?
We're gonna
Dubai's.
Dubai. I'm sorry. Dubai's. Either one.
They are going to Dubai's together.
Right, but she hasn't met him.
No.
Because he's probably
She was like
split.
camping outside his house.
Right.
She held a press conference demanding Pakistani citizenship and started demanding cash from them. Okay, so this is the young lady from the Bronx who has just stolen the hearts of Pakistan.
I'm asking for 100K or more. I need 20K by this week. Okay, in my pockets, in cash. Okay, that's a demand to the government.
ये हमारी American sister जो है, my dear American
Listen,
sister.
I'm from Pakistan. Respect to the law, respect for the law, respect to Allah, and respect to
Allah.
God. Make sure y'all get this on your camera. I'm married to Nidel Hamid. I'm Onaija Hamid.
Okay.
We are moving to Dubai very soon. We're gonna have our baby.
Dubai? Not Dubai.
I can't hear it. You talk too much. Shut up. They don't know what you're saying.
No. Listen to me. All blessings to Allah.
They put her in a psych ward.
No.
Yes.
Why?
For what?
Why?
They
Did
put
they
her-
give her the 100K?
Yeah, I think they
She needs 20K this week.
I feel like they
Cash in my pocket.
I feel like they gave her paper fake money and put her in the psych ward.
You think so?
Yep, and just filmed her counting it.
I do love that there's it's like none of this bank account bullshit.
No, she wants in my pocket.
Cash in my pocket.
As if she has some leverage. Like, what do you have?
Yeah, that's what I was like. I watched so many clips trying to say, like, okay, I want to talk about this woman, but I can't wrap my head around why
they're listening to her too.
Right, like why is this? Who is holding this press conference? Why is the press there? On what ground does she need the 100K? What does she need the 100K for?
Because she's going to reconstruct the city
Right.
and the town.
Or more.
Or more. I love her.
Who's this?
अब जो भी मामला जितना हो गया 2-3 दिन बहुत हो गया भाई बहुत हो गया बस है बस अब बस है बस है बस
He talks too much. Listen, he talks too much. That's it.
yes that's it yes I'm saying ये भी देखे यही मेरी बात की तारीफ कर रही है
Listen, you talk too much.
okay
We don't know what you're saying.
अच्छा अब ये सारी चीजें हम जो आप अभी देख रहे हैं ये हम रात से मतलब है कि स्पेयर कर रहे हैं अच्छा जाहिर है हम तो इंसानी बुनियादों पर
We don't know what she's speaking for the people of Pakistan.
We don't know what you're saying.
We don't know what you're saying.
We don't know. You keep talking. Shh, listen. I mean,
Everyone knows what he's saying.
I guess I don't know that much about Pakistan, but like, why aren't they like stoning her? Like, why isn't she
I mean, something.
being dragged through the town?
Maybe this is just the most interesting thing that's ever happened.
Yeah.
I just feel like if a Pakistani person came over here and was like, hey, I'm going to need 100K and here's what I'm going to do differently.
Right.
Like, I don't know that we would let them have a press conference.
Right.
Or entertain any of their...
We'd be like, we're going to keep the plumbing. We don't like your weird ideas.
You talk too much.
I think this is when she demands some more money.
Yeah, this is... I
More?
believe this is when she was like...
Breaks it down to day.
Yeah, maybe there's a weekly
Yeah.
settlement that could come through this.
Well, because she understands 100K is a lot to come up with at once.
Well, she needs 20K this week.
In
cash.
In her hand.
Pocket. In my pocket. You talk too much. Nobody can understand what you're saying.
नीचे कर लो ताकि बोलना शुरू करे.
I'm not talking unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week. You hear me?
Okay.
I'm getting my Pakistani passport and Pakistani ID.
Okay.
You have Pakistani ID?
I'm getting it. Do y'all agree?
See, hit pause. Hit pause. She's turning the interview back around on them.
I love it so much.
She stole someone's microphone. She's holding it now, which is why Broadcast 101 is you never let somebody else hold the microphone
Give it up.
because this might happen. Do y'all agree?
What if they were like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We love you.
I mean, I've never seen in all the news reports I've ever seen for them to go like, we have some questions for you, and you go, I'm happy to answer, but I need a plot of land. I need a plot of land and a commitment to $2,000 a week or more. Also, upon that request, can you imagine if they're like, we settled on 2,800. We're gonna do more. We're gonna do more.
We can and will.
We have the funds to offer more.
Oh my God. Is she
land.
back yet though? I
No.
feel like she's not back yet.
I would never leave if I was getting this kind of attention, and just the idea that my request for land and
Yeah.
100,000 or more was being entertained.
Considered at all.
Yeah, I'd be, and the press was like, "We need to get to the bottom of. We want to know everything you've got to say." I'd be like, "Clearly, this is the place for me."
She's gonna start a cult.
She's reportedly flying back.
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
This is gonna be tough for her because she's gonna get back to the Bronx and she's not gonna be a star.
I know.
You talk too much.
You talk too. They don't understand what you're saying.
And they do. They do understand what he's saying.
I'm gonna need more land. Her landlord is like, no.
Yeah, I'm not. You don't even own this land.
You don't own
You're
anything.
renting. I'm the landlord.
I love her.
Let's see what else she's got to say.
Talk.
Tell me, you have a Pakistani passport?
I'm getting one. Do you have one?
I have Pakistani passport.
Oh, you do?
Why are you?
Okay, good.
What are you doing here?
By the way, that's my
Listen.
favorite. That's my favorite in an argument. Like they're like, I'm going to throw this question back to you. When it's like, well, yeah, I'm Pakistani. I have a Pakistani passport. She's like, okay,
Okay.
all right.
All right. Well, good for you.
I'm getting one. You
I'm
have
getting one. Do you agree?
Yeah.
That I should get one?
Let's get back to the land issue here. Do you have a plot of land for me yet?
And the guy's like really direct after that. He's like, "What are you doing here?" She just keeps asking for more
You
money.
know that dude is gone, right? This guy, he's gone.
She vanquished him.
He's not here. Whose baby are you going to have in Dubai?
What are you doing here?
Yes. What are you doing here?
I don't live here. I'm chilling.
You chilling here?
You chilling?
Why are you not taking your flight? Go
It's
back.
none of your business. Now go home. Here. Take it.
Yeah.
I told you. I'm not talking unless you have 5,000 a week from me in USD.
In USD, baby. USD cash.
Because it's expensive to talk. Go home. You go home? Go home.
She's telling the guy to go.
Y'all leave. Pack up and go home.
Don't talk you?
No.
Why?
Because y'all don't have no money. Y'all don't have 5,000 in USD.
That's right.
Yep.
If you ain't talking money, you ain't talking to me.
I can't imagine like not getting on a flight.
I'm like, yeah, we need you to get out of here. I need you to give me a plot of land and $20,000 USD.
USD certified.
Yeah. We're a little worried if we give you the plot of land, you definitely won't get on the plane. Well, that's a risk you're going to have to take. Besides, I'm going to Dubai.
Dubai's to have these babies. Her eyebrows are so funny.
She has declared herself a hostage in Pakistan,
They can want her gone.
demanding money. So she is actually. So here's the greatest thing.
She's the craziest person.
This is. I've never seen anyone like this. I see what she's doing. This is a great strategy. There are people have hostages, right?
Yeah.
And you go, I will free the hostage for $100,000
Or more.
or more. So what she's saying is, I am a hostage.
Yeah.
I will free myself
Yeah.
for 100,000 or more, or 20,000 or more. I'll do it for $5,000. If you give me $5,000, I'll free the hostage. But right now, I'm still a hostage.
And she thinks America's going to pay the debt. Is that maybe that's her move? She's like, they're keeping me hostage. And Pakistan's like, we've asked her to leave. We've given her money.
We'd love her to go. There's flights waiting. But she says she won't talk to us because talking is expensive. I mean, the philosophy on this woman, it's impossible to penetrate.
I mean, if they put her in the psych ward, she might feel like she is a hostage now.
Is she in the psych ward, confirmed?
I thought she was.
I mean, I feel like she should be.
No, yeah. She's, well, then I guess
The
her
Pakistani
son-
psych ward?
Yeah, which is probably.
So that seems tough.
Yeah. But, her.
Why are you talking to me like that? No one knows what you're saying.
I guess her son made a video and he's like, she's bipolar 1.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound
I
right.
swear to God. He's like.
Oh, she was, yeah. She was put in a psychiatric care 2 days ago.
This doesn't feel bipolar.
But now
to
she's
me.
coming
This-
home.
Now she's coming home.
I'm coming home. I hope they play
Tell
that.
Ahmed I'm coming home.
Do you all got my money now that I'm home?
She comes off. She's like, "Where's my red carpet? $100,000 or more?
Or more.
USD?
We put it into your bank account. No, I needed cash in my pocket.
How'd she pay for the flight?
And also, like, how big $20,000 seems like a lot to have in a pocket.
I feel like money to her, like she's just saying words.
Just numbers. She did, because she did go from $100,000 to $5,000 real quick.
Yeah, these all.
Like, if you gave her $80,
yeah,
it'd probably be like, here it is. Here's the money you asked for.
She'd be like, "You're
Thank
right.
you.
You're right."
Thank you.
Yeah, she
now
talks-
get me to Dubai.
She talks in like scratch ticket win off increments.
Right. Just whatever
Like,
that next number is. You could win $1, $2, $1 million, or more.
USD.
Yeah, could be more. All right,
fun.
I'm gonna hope for more.
Yeah, what do you think a Pakistani psych ward is like?
Not great, especially because, I mean, you have no idea. Clearly, not only does she have no idea what they're saying, she's convinced no one does.
Yeah. Wait, there's a dance. This one she's dancing
in the psych ward.
Yeah. She,
okay, maybe she's having a good time then.
Yeah, she gets down.
Let's see.
Look at her.
I mean, this is literally the scene from Good Burger.
She's looking for her land.
Remember in that movie Good Burger when the psych ward starts dancing because George Clinton is there? What's the song?